What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, man. And I want to say shout out to y'all that pulled up on me already. I see y'all in the building, man. Salute. It takes YouTube a little bit to get the notifications out. So for the fact that y'all pulled up ASAP, I really appreciate that. That show that y'all really tapped in with me. So let's see who we got in the building already. Hopefully y'all already hit that like button. Man, markets are looking absolutely beautiful right now, especially for those that, took advantage of the buying opportunity that we've been seeing over the last few weeks. We got the overall crypto market cap at $1.02 trillion. Today, it was actually a little higher earlier, but when I made that last video, it was around 1.03 trillion. And right now it's at 1.02 trillion. So pull back maybe about about $1 billion off the top, maybe. Not sure exactly. It might be like 100 million or $1 billion. I'm not sure. But pull back just slightly. We still got everything holding nicely. Shiba Inu right now still up 11% for the day, back at the 13 level. So this is something that I predicted may take place. We might see a second pump with Shiba Inu because of, outside of the catalyst that we got on the horizon, but because of a lot of people seeing what happened with Shiba Inu today. For some reason, the majority of investors like to wait and chase and FOMO into projects. So after they see all the green candles, they see everybody excited, they see everybody talking about Shiba Inu, that's when most likely they'll buy in and take things even higher. But remember, we got a lot of whales that are also at that point where they can take some profits too. So keep that in mind. But let me see who we got in the building so far, man. Salute. Hey, I need y'all to share the stream everywhere. Tag me, let me know you shared it. Shout out to Crypto Epidemic in the building. Shout out to me, that's who said, yo. I was just over here eating. We got some Chick-fil-A soup, but let's see. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. If you pulled up, drop a comment. Shout out to T-Bean Sergeant. Says shout out December. Appreciate you pulling up on us. Me that's who said let's go. Hey, share the stream. Me that's who said third like. Ain't no way we should have over 20 viewers with only 3 likes, man. Y'all gotta run those likes up. Shout out to Pam for pulling up on us. Me that's who said I'm loving it. Already taking profits. Just me 360 in the building says salute. So notice that, y'all. Me that's who says he's already taking profits. We got people who they did what they were supposed to do. They bought the dip, and now they're at that point where they're looking to take some of those profits or lock some of those gains in. So some people's strategy is to buy low, sell high. So technically, Shiba Inu being up what for the week, let's see, 31% for the week. That's some decent gains, especially depending on your bag size. That's $3,000 on 10K, 30,000 on 100K, so on $1 million, 300K, 30% is really nice gains to be able to lock in. So let's see who else we got in the building. Shout out to Angry Lion. Shout out to Kevo YTTV. Salute to Herbert. Said, hey man, how's your night? It's going pretty smooth, bro. I'm enjoying, the markets right now, seeing the gains that we got, seeing a lot of the faith come back into the community. That's always good for me, because, it can sometimes be, rough when, majority of, people are reaching out and saying what's going on. Why isn't the price moving versus people being happy, with the gains that they're seeing. So salute to content creators at DecemberDeMarco. Appreciate you pulling up. Shout out to Ken Rose. Say good evening, folks. Loving the content. Be blessed, December. Appreciate you. Herbert said I could take profit, but like I said, I'm still waiting on my target price or close to it. Okay, what's that target price that you're looking to lock in some of those gains? Herbert says, I think when Shabir is released, it will hit my price. Shout out to Glory Days pulling up. Said pulling up just to hear you call me a future millionaire. Love it. We got to speak it into existence. Everybody has to, work on, seeing it, understanding that it can actually happen first. And then, you'll start to move in that manner before it actually starts to happen. So let's take a look at these prices that we got in the market right now. Let me show y'all. Okay, we'll do it like that. Okay, Herbert said I'm waiting for that 0.01. So he's waiting for 1 cent. So, a lot of people are, waiting for that 1 cent target, waiting for that 1 cent number. And that is, our dream, price target. But you have to keep in mind too, though, we're in a bear market. So it might take some time to reach those levels. Honestly, it'll take that time regardless if we were in a bull market or bear market, but especially with us being in the bear market. So, I'm not saying you have to have a strategy of short-term investing, which is taking some profits here and there, but just make sure that you understand this could be a long journey. So that way, if the time, that you expect that it should take to get there, let's say it happens in a longer duration of time, it doesn't happen as fast as you wanted to, you'll still be okay with your decision. So keep that in mind as well. Also, I always encourage y'all to start separate bags. You don't have to always just have that one bag that you're holding for long term. You can get a short term bag too and see what happens with that. Herbert said, if I have to wait another year, then I'll wait. Okay, but what if you have to wait another 3 years? Would you be willing to wait? Shout out to PAP Vision. Said, hey, peeps, just pulling up. Appreciate you joining us. Me too, says Pam. Me that's who said, be careful, everyone. Don't FOMO in. Just wait for the correction dip, especially with Doge. It's way oversold. So we'll take a look at some of these indicators also in a minute. Ken Rose said, thoughts on Web3 coins. I'm really bullish on the Web3 space in general. So, any coins that, come out of the space, if it has a solid community around it or something like that, they're doing, something disruptive, then I'm definitely interested in it. If you got some coins you want me to check out, let me know. Content creator says SHIB to 0.001 in 2023. That would be absolutely bullish. I hope so. Herbert says, yeah, I understand, but it's a joy to watch it go up, even though it's not my price. Yeah, definitely. SHIB next bull run 2025, 2026. A lot of people have that 2024, 2025 year in mind because, like the Bitcoin halving, which is a really bullish time. Also, they think that that's how long it will take for the overall economy to kind of, recover and, play out with all the things that we see going on right now. So possibly, like the war ending, inflation being a little more under control, interest rates going down, prices starting to correct. Also, people having a chance to, kind of build up that nest egg again. A lot of people are in tight situations, with everything costing more, prices going up. So giving people a chance to kind of rebuild that nest egg. So that way, once the prices do kind of calm down, they will have some extra income, to put towards investments. So a lot of people are speculating on that 2024, 2025 time for that. Me, that's who said, take some profits now, buy back in on the dip. That's one strategy. Now that's one strategy that you can use. You don't have to use it with your main bag, but if you have a separate bag that you want to, play around with, that's perfectly fine. Herbert says, I will wait if it takes 3. Okay. How many years will you not wait? If it takes more than 3 years though, okay, you say you will wait 3, but at what point do you say, okay, I'm done, that's it? After 5 years, or is it after 10 years? Or are you just prepared to hold indefinitely until it takes, however long it takes to do what it has to do? So Herbert says, well, man, have a great night. Always enjoy your channel. Appreciate you for sure. Let's see. Okay, let's take a look now. I want to check out Dogecoin. Doge absolutely pumping right now, sitting at 12 cents, y'all. Sitting at 12 cents. When I'm telling y'all some of these prices on assets that that have solid communities, and the assets on a discount, we know that the community isn't just going anywhere because the price has pulled back. If anything, that's going to make the community more bullish and more likely to want to buy into it. So keep that in mind. Let's see. Doge volume right now up 315% on the news of Elon Musk buying Twitter. Now you got to think that's bullish for the crypto space because they're working to integrate Dogecoin into Twitter. Elon Musk is a really big advocate for Doge. So, he says he's gonna he's already allowed people to start using Dogecoin with his Teslas. So with his Tesla company, by accepting it as a form of payment for different things. Also, eventually, I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but I heard that he will be allowing people to basically mint Doge by, using their Tesla. So that would be very, very bullish as well. And now think about it. The owner of Twitter, the most popular, basically social app, well, one of them, is owned by, somebody who's pro crypto, so that's just bullish for the space overall. So we can expect to see a lot more promotions on the crypto side when it comes to people talking about it, or, just bringing more awareness to cryptocurrencies. I honestly think too, Elon Musk just did a slick play and grabbed some Shiba Inu. Now we seen a purchase come through yesterday for $45 million, but we could just basically say $50 million, right? For the $50 million purchase, whatever is easier for you. But that purchase came in and nobody knew who actually made this purchase. This was from a secret wallet. So, we got to connect the dots here. Elon Musk is all for putting himself in a good position. Not saying he doesn't want anybody else to be in a good position, but he's someone who profits off of the market. So a lot of people may think like, he has a lot of money. No way he's going to be paying attention or caring about, what's going on with this, but he absolutely does. So, wouldn't it be perfect for him to buy $50 million worth of Shiba Inu the day before he purchases Twitter? Because he knows that that's going to send Dogecoin up. It's going to send Dogecoin mooning. Now, how much I'm not sure if he, predicted it would go this high, but we know that certain assets receive sympathy from other assets when the prices are rising. So from him knowing that Dogecoin is likely to be bullish, why not grab a bag of $50 million worth of Shiba Inu too? And I think this is setting up the play for him to eventually start talking about Shiba Inu. If we get Elon Musk now, it's a group of people in the community that say we don't need Elon, and of course I understand we don't need Elon, and we don't want to be in a position where we're only depending on Elon, for our success in the project. But at the same time, y'all have to understand, if we get an Elon, there's nobody else who can send Shiba Inu to new heights right now, or to previous heights like Elon could. Not Vitalik, not I don't even think if Ryoshi himself sent the tweet, whoever it could be. If Elon tweets, something bullish on Shiba Inu, guaranteed we get, not financial advice, but we see a 50 to like maybe 100% gain right after that tweet, maybe the same day. That's how bullish Elon's influence is. So of course we don't want to have to only depend on him, but we don't want to be fools and think that he can't help the coin as well, because he definitely could. So and now even with people seeing what happened with Elon and Doge, people will FOMO even harder into Shiba Inu knowing what took place. So I'm just really bullish on it. If you already are in the project, you're doing a good thing right now. You're ahead of a lot of people in the world that may not understand cryptocurrency investing or investing in general, and especially maybe they might own a few stocks here and there, have some something from the 401k or something like that. But to be investing into meme coins, this is a very new space. So y'all that are already in this space, y'all are ahead of the game right now. Things are still unfolding. The space is being built right now. So we're a part of history right now. History is in the making right now. And when we start to see, this is one thing too, when we start to see Shiba Inu spiking up like this, having these little having these moments where we're seeing a lot of volume, we're seeing the price start to spike, that usually triggers an even larger run when the bull rally starts. So I'm not saying we're going to break past all-time highs, but I definitely think we're going higher than what we just seen. I've been calling out that 2,600 range for some months now. It looks like that's where the chart wants to head, but of course, overall market conditions influence that as well. So we got to keep that in mind. But this is going to be bullish. Now take a look at how this happened today. You won't get a chance to do it after it already blows up. You have to be prepared now. If you're not prepared now, most likely you're going to be buying at very high prices. We can even take a look at the chart and see if the price, which I can tell you it is without even looking, but see the indicators to show you that the price will be expensive for you to be buying in. So let's look at the chart. Let's pull out our Bollinger Bands. Look at that chart, y'all. That's absolutely ridiculous. And we are on a day chart here. Look at this candle right here. So I think we're going back around this range here. $25. And remember, I always say give or take a little bit. So we, just to be safe, we could say around that 25 range, but I really want to say this 26 range though. I did more technicals on a closer level in those videos back when we were calling this range out, but we'll just say 25 for right now. But let's take a look. So we've seen the price break to this 15 level. We've seen resistance right before that 18 level. Look at the amount of volume. So we can take a look at this volume candle here and compare it to the volume that we had when the price broke out to this 18 level here. Now we notice every time it did do that breakout like that, the breakout, the prices started to, kind of pull back. But remember, during these times, we really didn't have any, real major catalyst. We did get some information. What was this? August 17. This might have been like Shibarium hype here. And then we started to see the price pull back, and we haven't seen prices this high since that time around. Let's see. We haven't seen this price since about August 17th. So that's about 2 months ago. A little over 2 months ago. So also we could take a look at the upper Bollinger Band. This upper Bollinger Band here lets us know, are you paying an expensive price for the asset? When you're stepping outside of this line, it's absolutely expensive. Now, of course, this could be relative, to now. So in a month, in 2 months, of course, this may not end up being expensive when the price is at that 2,600 level. But from a technical standpoint, you want to wait for a correction. You want to wait for the price to pull back into this range so you can pay something more reasonable for it. Now, we got our mid Bollinger Band at that 10 level, around 10, right around 1071. It looks like that tells us where the price is likely to find support at. And this is on a day chart. It could absolutely find support, a lot sooner. My prediction is off of one of these candles here, we'll likely find some support around that 12 level. If the price, if nothing major, shakes the market, like we get more increased interest rates, things like that can shock the market, then those things we can't account for. We can't do anything about that. If the Federal Reserve has a meeting tomorrow and they say, they're raising interest rates to 200 basis points or something crazy, then expect the markets to react negatively immediately. But I'm looking for a pullback because we broke out to here. So we've seen the price pull all the way back in this candle here around to the 13 level, right around to the high 1290 level. And we've seen it find support off of there. So really it's acting as, it's using the upper Bollinger Band area right here as a support level. You see this candle right here is finding support right off of this upper Bollinger Band. But usually what we see is the price start to sell off once the price touches this upper Bollinger Band. This tells us that this is absolutely bullish. So this means that this momentum could likely continue. Yes, it could have a correction. It could come back and tap, but then it's likely to, see people who are looking to buy the dip, like the smart money type of investors who are watching the chart, and also the late investors who missed the first run. They're likely to, jump in right there again. So that could likely take the prices up higher. And with how bullish this is, most people that are, genuine investors in the ecosystem are likely to hold. Now, of course, we got some whales that may not allow the price to continue to just, blow through the roof because they're going to be taking profits. As people are buying, when you see large buys come in like that, there's people on the other side that are also selling to secure some profits. And then we got day traders and investors like, us on this channel, we have a more a connection with SHIB in the sense of, we kind of love the coin. Other investors, they don't care about the coin. They don't care about the community. They don't care about the ecosystem. They don't care about Ethereum. They don't care. I mean, maybe they might know, they may be aware of all these things, but they don't care about them. They're just, simply here to make money. Now, of course, we're all here to make money, but we also, believe in the ecosystem growing and what SHIB can do for the space. Some of these investors don't care what SHIB can do for the space. They're looking at Shiba Inu simply as a means of a trading vehicle because it has a high amount of volume. And people who like to day trade, swing trade, make short, quick scalps, they like projects with a lot of volume inside them because that means there's going to be a lot of liquidity that they can take profits from. So that's just a little bit on that. We see the volume pulling back right here, but they started this for, they got this candle. So this is, in some parts of the world, it's already the next day. Here in Vegas, it's still October 29th, 7:40 p.m. But they got it as October 30th here because in some parts where they're tracking or where they're basing this off of, it already rolled over to that next day. So we got this candle forming. So we can't use this little green candle here as volume just yet because this day is basically just starting. But once tomorrow rolls around, we can see where this candle is, as far as in relation to this candle. And that will tell us, let's say if this candle right here ends up tomorrow bigger than this candle, we know this is absolutely bullish and it's likely to push even further. So that's what we're, waiting to see. Let me see. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Hit that like button. We got 70 plus people in the building, man. Show some love to the like button. Let's see. Drop a comment if you're in the building so I could, take attendance, mark you down in history. At you in stone real quick. Remember, these videos will be here forever. So if you drop a comment, it's going to be there forever. So let's see. Shout out to Sayin in the building. He said LFG SHIB. Shout out to Glory Day. Said, please check out TA of Shiba Inu. She might be getting married to SHIB anytime soon. Want to know if I should pick up more. So what do you mean? Because the official SHIB token is not out yet. So I'm not sure what SHIB token you're referring to, but Shiba Inu team has not released a SHIB token just yet. Now I'm very excited about this token to come out, but I don't want y'all out here purchasing fake coins. I don't want you getting scammed and purchasing a different coin that's just using the same name as the Shiba Inu coin. You got to check the official channels to make sure. But LE says y'all should check out SHIB. That's not the official SHIB, y'all. If you go check that out, that's on you. It's not financial advice, but I'm telling y'all, that's not the real SHIB. It might be a SHIB coin that's doing well. It might be, having some volume and getting some traders who might not know that isn't the real SHIB. And they may be, creating some volume in there. But at the same time, just remember, it's not the real SHIB. So shout out to Chris T said, just get vote, salute. Hey, I told y'all Vote Inu is likely to receive sympathy as well. Keep that in mind. Connect the dots. Vote Inu is a baby Shiba Inu, basically, and it's hyper deflationary. So all the burn that people are looking for in Shiba Inu, Vote Inu has this burn inside of it. So we're definitely bullish on this project. But when SHIB pumps, Doge pumps, people are going to be looking for similar projects that may do the same thing. And it's likely that SHIB will be, Vote Inu will receive some of that sympathy in a good way. So shout out to Ken Rose said, facts preach. Shout out to Midas who said he does have major influence. Glory Days, and they referring to Elon Musk. Glory Days says, sadly, some are going to be left holding the bag. Hey, it's up to you. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. Chris T said, you need lots of money for Doge to pump for long term. True. Midas who says, hey, DD, you hear the news about Wellies? No, I didn't hear the news about Wellies just yet, but we will find it out on this stream if something new happened. Let me know what happened with Wellies, or we'll look it up in a second. Mr. Big says, Sally, I won't make any money this time around, but next time I'm going to be prepared. Why won't you be making any money, Mr. Biggs? Let me know. Christy said, Vote Inu, Volti Change is coming, boys. LFG. Hey, I'm very, very bullish on Volti Change. If you haven't checked out Vote Inu and you don't know what they're doing with their exchange that's coming, you need to get tapped in, y'all. I'm telling you, I got several Vote Inu videos that you can learn from. You'll learn about the ecosystem. You'll be able to see the community, and you'll understand why I'm so bullish on this project. So salute to the Vote Army. Shout out to Chris T. Ken Rose said, December, can we get a review on BitTorrent. Ain't nobody talking about it. Good, bad, or ugly thoughts. Okay, I have to check that out and look into it, and then give you my thoughts on that. Just remind me with like a comment on one of the last videos. Drop on the last videos, like drop a comment like, bro, remember to check out BitTorrent, and then I'll hopefully be able to get to that as soon as possible. But shout out to Ken Rose said, will Elon burn Doge? I'm not sure. That's very, very interesting. But the thing about Doge is they can always mint more. You know, it can always, it's inflationary. It can always, you know, create more tokens. That's the, you know, thing. But yes, it can pump, but you just got to remember that there'll always be more. Now, Harlem says, what's the price prediction? My price prediction is for the short term. Short term, I see us going back to this 18 level. Short term, I see us going back to this 18 level. So from where we are now, that is another 34%. So we're already up 34% for the week. Or, you know, not 34, it might have been 32, 30 something, whatever. But 30 something percent, we're already up for the week. And then I'm predicting another 30% on top of from where we are right now to get us to that 18 level. Now, if we can get something bullish to take place, if we can get Shiba, you know, if we can get, you know, something just overall that's bullish for the entire market. Now, I'm not saying it's going to flow like this, but, you know, we may get test back in this range, break, retest, and, you know, it might do something, trade along, trick people a little bit until we figure out what's going to really happen. But let's say if Shiba drops, we gone to the 25 level. We gone. That's what I'm gonna expect. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. I gotta remember at all times, I'm a person that's bullish on this project. Somebody who hates Shiba Inu, somebody who doesn't like Shiba Inu, they may give you a completely different price target, you know, because they don't, you know, they're not gonna look at the good things as good as somebody who's bullish on the project, or they may look at the bad things as worse than someone who's, you know, bullish on a project. So y'all gotta keep that in mind as well. Now I do try to, you know, always keep it 100 with y'all, you know, as far as, you know, my true price predictions and what I think. You know, I'm not just saying, you know, it's going to 1 cent tomorrow. You know, y'all never see me saying things like that. But, you know, I'm bullish on the project. So always keep that in mind. You ain't going to hear me just now, of course, if something happens that I don't like, I will be honest about that. But you won't just hear me trashing Shiba Inu like, oh, you know, this is a horrible project. Like, no, my money in here. You know, that'll be crazy. So I'll keep it real, but I'm not going to just be trashing the project like some people who don't like Shiba Inu. So keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind that there are people who are short selling Shiba Inu. There are people that make money betting that the price of Shiba Inu will fall. So they don't care what happens to Shiba Inu. They don't care what happens to us in the community. They don't care what happens to you. They don't care if you're down in the whole 75, 80%. They don't care. They just want the price to go down because they make money from that. So salute. Somebody came through with a super chat, man. Let me see who this was. Let me catch up with these comments real quick. But shout out to whoever that was. I'm about to drop down here real quick. Joe says all dogs are fun. Salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Content creator say hit that like button. We got 80 plus people in the building, man. Salute. Mita Sue says I have HODL bags and trading bags. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear, you know, being able to have different strategies. Of course, you want one main strategy that you can lead with, but at the same time, you want to be able to be flexible. You want to be able to learn too. If you have one bag for long term, it's kind of hard to learn how to, you know, trade and do other things, you know, gauge when you should be taking profits and things like that on a shorter term if you only got that one long term bag. So let's see. Shout out to Dre Day pulling up on us. Zeteria said, what chart are you on? This is Coin Market Cap. Shout out to Ken Rowe. He said, we love SHIB, HODL for at least $1. Now, I will always be holding some Shiba Inu. I can't see a point in time where I would just sell all my Shiba Inu. That would be the equivalent of somebody who was in Bitcoin years ago. My best friend told me about Bitcoin at 11 cents. Even if we would have bought, you know, he said, let's put $100 in. And I did it. But let's say even if we would have did it and put that $100 in when it was 11 cents and we would have seen it go up to $1, you know, and let's say in our minds, our goal was, our price target was $1, you know, we would have only had, you know, about you know, $100 or $1,000 or whatever the number is, but we wouldn't have made anything near what we could have made if we would have really held for the future. So I think a lot of people forget about that as well. You can't sell all of it, because then if it continues to go up in the future, you know, you won't have anything. But salute me, that's who says already the 30th here in Indonesia. Okay, see, so we got people around the world watching where it's already a different time where they are. Shout out to content creators at Voinu, Trill Will said, Etch, me and Stone, my boy, salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Saying salute. Kevo YTTV said, still in here, salute. Appreciate you. Shout out to Joe, said true. Todd said, Sheeb has treat. Yes, treat. We do have treat, but treat hasn't released yet. We only got bone and leash out so far. Shout out to PAP Vision, said, run them likes up, peeps. Todd said, can't wait. Puppy Love is best, said prediction for 2027. All-time highs. 2027. My prediction for SHIB. Imagine this, y'all. Take a look at the chart real quick. Look at the chart. Look at how much, you know, how big this is to us. Look at how, you know, how focused we, let me take this off. Look at how, you know, just zoomed in we are here, you know, how this looks like a mountain to us right now. This movement here, this movement looks like a mountain to us. Even this looks, you know, like some decent movement, you know, from where we are right now. But imagine when that mountain is looking like this on the chart. Hold on, let me take off these. I gotta take off these support and resistance lines. Okay, there we go. Now imagine when this mountain shrinks, like even when we break out to this level here, you know, we're around here. Even when we're trading around these levels, imagine how, now look at this. Look at our old all-time high, how it will appear. This is what some of y'all have to remember. It only looks like so much because we're in this current time that we're in. But let's say 2023, you know, the price is at that 0.0025 level. You know, no matter when it happens in 2023, but let's just say somewhere around that time, you know, anywhere in 2023. Okay, so basically in this time frame here, look at what this little bump becomes. You know, this becomes not that big of a deal, you know. This becomes you know, something that, you know, like right now, it seems like a long way, you know, back to these heights. But once we actually break out of those levels, that's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. So I'm really, really bullish on, you know, the future of SHIB. But 2027, let's see. That's, you know, 5 years. 5 years, man. I'm gonna go on and say we make to that 1 cent level by then. And now, and look at our previous, you know, history on Shiba Inu, how it will look once we reach that 1 cent level. When we're at those levels, this is, you know, pretty much inexistent. So this is why you have to remember the future of SHIB. So that way you can remember what's going on right now. This is going to be nothing in the future. You know, nobody's going to be even caring about this time period. It may be rough. You know, of course, right now we're having a really good day, but in the future, you know, the people that were complaining about the bad times, the people that paper handed all that, they're going to be looking at that like, whoa, I was back here. When they see the prices, oh, grab this. Why does it keep doing that? When they seeing the prices over here, so they're not showing us 2027 on the chart, but That's gonna be crazy, y'all. But I predict 1 cent by 2027. Now, of course, it could happen before then, but I'm just saying I expect it to be around that range by then. So shout out to Isaiah, said Bone is about to go crazy when any news on Shiba is released. Hey, definitely, y'all want to be checking out a Bone as well. Let me go to Bone real quick. Because Bone is likely to receive some sympathy as well. So Bone trading volume only up 33%. Let's see where did Bone go to. So Bone went up to about $1.30. Actually $1.33. So it has some nice movement, but we're seeing people sell off right now. But I definitely think this pump will be back. I think it's just on a correction right now. Let's see. Shout out to Essence pulling up, said hello everyone tapping in. Salute one of our channel members. We just broke that 100 viewer mark on the stream. Salute to all y'all real ones in the crypto space. Jezreel said where to purchase Volt. Voltinu.in is the website. Mr. Big said just starting my crypto journey. Linworth said Vitalism new token next to Shib or next Shib. The Citadel Combat Arena said pendants and pinky ring gang all up in the house now. Salute. Linworth said Vitalik. Todd said waiting for Shibarium Bone to Mars. Linworth Shib to the moon. Midasu said I read somewhere that they were going to burn like 80% of the Doge supply. Don't know if it's true or not. I heard something about them talking about burning the Doge chain. We could take a look into that on this stream actually, so we could really be informed about it. Shout out to Glory Days said I'll put a little skin in the game. Vote. Shout out to everybody joining the Vote Army with us. Desarian said Brent says what's up, Jit. Salute, appreciate you pulling up. Shout out Essence. That was Essence on the super chat, man. Essence definitely a real one, also a channel member, so she's just supporting across the board, man. I definitely appreciate that, Essence, for real. We broke over 100 viewers on the stream, so salute to y'all as well, man. Make sure y'all running those likes up. Shout out to Essence again for that. Harlem said, what's the price predictions if we go down? That's a good question. A lot of people only want to see the price prediction on the way up. They don't even think about the opposite way. You know, I could just tell you, we talked a little bit about it when we did some technical analysis. We looked at our Bollinger Bands. We seen the price could possibly pull back. At worst case scenarios that I'm thinking about right now, worst case scenario. Not saying this is going to happen, but just worst case, if things just all start pulling back, I think we may find support on this middle Bollinger Band. That's what happens. When the price trades out, when the price is up above this middle Bollinger Band, whether or not it breaks, you know, if it breaks outside of this upper Bollinger Band, it could end up finding support there and we also know that previous resistance becomes new support. So if we look left in the chart, we can see around this area, we did have a little resistance. So we might find this area as a support level, which, you know, it would be pretty cool if we did. But on the downside, if the price started to break underneath this upper Bollinger Band, if it broke this upper Bollinger Band on the day chart, then that tells us that it's likely to start to trade at the worst case scenario, possibly, and find support around that mid Bollinger Band level, which is about 1073 or 1070-ish. But at the same time, it could go all the way to the lower Bollinger Band, and the lower Bollinger Band is at that 9 level now. Well, basically 877. Do I see it going down that low? Not really, unless something, you know, bad really happens. We get some, you know, major bad news in the market, then I can expect that. But just off, you know, how it's playing out right now, I don't see it going down that low because people are going to buy it seeing what just happened. They just seen it go to the 15, almost 16 level. People are itching right now. People have finger on the trigger, you know, so if they see, you know, the price get to value or not value, but like if they're seeing the price as a value, like, okay, let me snatch some of this up right now. Then if it falls into certain levels, there's certain investors already with the finger on the trigger ready to buy more sheep. There's people with price targets saying if it pulls back to this level because I missed that little pump that we seen today, I'm gonna buy some more at this level. Certain people saying, you know, if it pulls back to the 12 level, I'll buy more. There's people saying if it pulls back to that 11 level, I'll buy more. There's people that saying if it pulls back to the 10 level, I'll buy more. There's people saying if it pulls back to that 9 level and adds a 0, I'll buy more. You know, so all these different levels, people are gonna load up. So I don't see it dropping, you know, too far or going past this mid Bollinger Band, which is the 1060 level. That's worst case scenario. Now, and that's for the short term as well. Of course, it can always be worse. In a longer picture, we can even see it retest these low levels of the 729 level. If something bad happens, we can retest these areas here. You know, maybe around here, or even where we see the low wick. So it could be 770, 708. That's absolute worst case scenario in the future. Because I believe if the price dropped down to this 7 level, people would just absolutely snatch Shiba Inu up. I know I'd be loading the boat at this point. Let me know, would y'all, if Shiba Inu fell to this level, would you be afraid or would you be buying more? But let's catch up with some of these comments. Shout out to Joe, said, have a vast array and plan to lose on some or zero. Dre said, Doge line. East Slave Manga said, do you think Asian markets and Europe with FOMO buy more Shiba Inu? I most definitely think they will, especially them catching it on the pullback or not, is where it was at its just recent high at that 15 level. Saitama votes Senja Lunk if you want generational life-changing wealth. Shout out to Ken for that one. Bonin Sky said, what's up, man? I live in Vegas for almost 2 years and I watch you talk about Shiba Inu and it made me want to be part of it. But every change I got, I put in Shiba Inu, and now I got 8.1 billion Shiba. Let's go, man. Salute, man. Shout out to my Vegas army tapping in too, man. Y'all some real ones. For real. Okay, we just got another super chat came through. Salute, salute. Let's see. Content creator said, oh, you already know. Content creator said, DecemberDeMarco got the juice. Appreciate it, bro. Mr. Big said, I figure since we are in a recession, I figure I take risk on the future. I think we are headed to and start to invest in crypto for the long run. Hey, the future is bright in cryptocurrency. You got to remember, this is the very beginning. This is the beginning. This is the equivalent of like when debit cards and credit cards first came out. You know, a lot of people didn't understand it. A lot of people didn't believe it. A lot of people are like, I'm not putting you're not going to tell me my money is, you know, sitting on a plastic card, you know, and have me believing that my money is inside of there. But look at it now. Look at that, you know, that space now. Most people don't even carry cash anymore. That's how much these inventions or these instruments can change, you know, the way of life. Let's see, what was that? Quintessential said, peace, brother. Have you heard about Zen Freeman? No, I haven't, bro. Appreciate you pulling up, though. Shout out to King Viking, said, salute, bro. Omar Smith said, hey, December, will SHIB outrun Doge? I believe so. In the long run, I definitely think SHIB will outrun Doge. You got to think of it. We already overtook Doge before. When the bull run was happening, when Shiba Inu hit all-time highs, we broke higher than Dogecoin. We were placed higher in market cap than Dogecoin, y'all. Some of y'all that may be new to the space might not have seen those times when that happened, but Shiba Inu has already previously overtook Doge. So we're just waiting to do it again, y'all. That's all it is. You just got to be patient. And we're going to make, if you didn't already make a lot of money, you're going to make even more money, or you're going to make some money during this next time that it happens. You just have to have your ticket ready to go. But Glory Day says, yeah, Boninsky, cool stuff. Zamir Leonard Jr. dropped the rocket emoji, salute. And then we got PAP Vision in the building with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you. Said, thanks to what I've learned from you, I made a little money with this bull run. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. You know, appreciate you showing love on the super chat. But, you know, it's really all about, you know, y'all really taking this information and using it. You know, if I could be making these videos all day, but if y'all don't take the information and really, you know, put it to use, you're not going to make money. And I really want to see y'all making money. You know, that's what it's about. That's why y'all join the channel, you know. So hopefully everybody's making money. Hopefully, you know, it's going to take time. You're not just going to jump into space and, you know, today and just be, you know, make your first 6-7 figures in investing, you know, by the next week. You don't work like that. But by you consistently having those small wins, you know, not giving up, continue pushing forward, even when things are, you know, tough, it can become exhausting. Just not giving up, you'll eventually get caught in the run and you'll already be on board. And that's how you make it. So shout out to PAP Visions again. Appreciate the super chat and you rocking with me. Trill Will said, we still the cheapest crypto on Robinhood. Sheesh, that's a good point right there. I never thought about it like that. Are we the cheapest cryptocurrency on Robinhood? This is the #1 currency you can buy and get the most out of for the smallest amount, the highest number of actual coins. So that's pretty cool, or tokens. Crypto Epidemic said buying more at that level. Okay. Content creator said loading up more. If we drop into the sevens, Charlie Smith is 0.00002 in Australia, so going up. Okay. Kilo said, I'm in it for the long haul. I'll buy more if we dip. No fear here. Okay. That's what I like to hear. Jay Solis Jr. said, people sleeping on Shiba. Good content, bro. Appreciate you pulling up on me, bro. Zamir dropped them fire emojis. Shalandrell said, Shiba Inu, Shibarium. I don't even know what to tell y'all. If Shibarium drops, like look how we woke up today to SHIB pumping. If Shibarium drops, you can forget about it. You better already have the position that you want to have before Shibarium drops. I'm telling you now. This is not financial advice, but we connected some dots here. The entire SHIB army has been waiting for this one development in the Shiba Inu ecosystem more than any other development to be, released. And you don't think, it's gonna, not saying you don't think, but you gotta assume that it's going to pump because of that. Now, it may be a buy the rumor, sell the news type of situation. I don't think so, because I think Shibarium is so bullish that as people realize what it is, as they see the potential, I think it'll only grow and become more popular. But even if it's one of those situations where we see if Shibarium breaks out and the price runs up, let's say we get 100% gain overnight or whatever, you'll be able to at least take some profits, wait for the pullback, buy more, or just take those profits, from a separate wallet or from your main wallet, however you want to do it, that's up to you. But I would have a separate bag ready just for Shibarium profits. Now, if you can manage, seeing it all in one wallet, you don't have to create, separate bags or whatever. But I just like to keep certain things, for certain things. I like to keep this pot for that pot for that pot for that, So that's my plan. Right now, SHIB still pumping 1327 right now. Lots of green on the chart. Last few days, we've been seeing, some nice movements. The last 3 days are all green. And I definitely expect this to continue. Let's take a look at the volume. Absolutely crazy. 2.3 billion. So I'll say about a third of our market cap right now is moving through the project and trading volume. That means through buys and sales on both sides. That's absolutely wild when you think about it, y'all. $2.3 billion is flowing through Shiba Inu in the last 24 hours. Understand what that means and understand how much money that is, y'all. That means things are heating up in the background. Things are heating up beneath the surface. Things are heating up. People know things. I told y'all in yesterday's video. I absolutely told y'all in yesterday's video that this was going to happen. I didn't know, we didn't call the exact percentage, but I told y'all the price was getting ready to break out. Look at the video. You can see the title right there. I said Elon Musk just copped Twitter. We just got a mysterious $45 million Shiba Inu purchase to a random wallet. Normally, when we see a purchase of that size, it's to a wallet that we know who it is. That wallet usually has, maybe the ENS name, or it's a wallet that people have already been tracking because it's a popular wallet that has purchased certain things. This wallet isn't even tracked inside of the whale list. So for a mysterious wallet to just pop up one day before Elon Musk buys Twitter, the next day he buys Twitter, dogecoin starts to pump, Shiba Inu starts to pump. Come on now, connect the dots, man. Hopefully y'all connected them. But let's see. Shout out to Carlos. He said, "What's up, peeps?" Let's see. Philip Garcia said, "What's up, my bro? Shiba Inu will explode soon." Absolutely, I believe so. Quintessential said, "Facts. I'm glad we early, fam." Salute. Big Pero said, Shiba Inu to the moon. Salute. Drop plenty rockets and emojis. Just Me 360 said, by 2027, it's not a problem for SHIB to reach 1 cent. Google takes crypto seriously. Shout out DecemberDeMarco. Always come through with a sharp TA. Appreciate that. And that's another good point. Oh, you're welcome, bro. But that's another good point. Y'all, Google accepts Shiba Inu. Come on. What more do we have to say, y'all? This is the equivalent of being in Amazon when it was like a bookstore. This is the equivalent of being in Amazon when you see the famous picture of let me try to find it. This is the equivalent. This is where we are right now, y'all. This is where we are. Why didn't it track over? Why did it freeze up right there? Let me see. Okay, I see why. It opened up a new tab. So this is the equivalent of where we are right now, y'all. This is where we are right now with Shiba Inu. This is where we are with SHIB right now, y'all. You got to be able to look forward. Imagine how many people saw this man at this time and was like, Amazon, if you don't get this stupid ass sign off the wall. But look where it is today. Some people feel the same way about Shiba Inu. Like, what is this coin? Like, if you like this, you don't get this out of here. But look where Amazon is today. That's what I believe when it comes to Shiba Inu. Now, it's hard when you're at this stage, when you're sitting at this desk at Amazon, it's hard to see Amazon Prime. When you're sitting at this desk right here, it's pretty hard to see the days of Amazon Prime and knowing that, you know, you're going to eventually have the top company in the world. It's probably, you know, I'm pretty sure he didn't see that far. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but he knew what he was building was very valuable. And that's what I know about Shiba Inu. I know what we're building here is very valuable. Now imagine the equivalent from Amazon in these times to, you know, to the, you know, this year Amazon Prime type releases. And then imagine Shiba Inu this time. And imagine when in the future our Amazon Prime. What does that even look like? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be crazy, y'all. So that's what I want y'all to keep in mind. Let's see. Harlem says, how long do you feel it's going to take us to hit our all-time high at that 8 level? You know, it's really hard to say that, bro. I think we can do it next year. It's very much possible to do it next year, but it may be hard because it depends on how long these overall, you know, negative conditions in the market drag out. Shout out to Blockchain Liddy said, did Shibarium drop yet, bro? Not yet. Looking at the chart, it might look a little like we got something, but it hasn't dropped yet. Enslaved said crypto been up and pretty stable all day. Zamir says, yeah, got 110 million sheep, worked that average to 0.12, also holding Doge to the moon, buy the dip. That's the way to do it. Salute. Carlos said, where are the hot chicks, DeMarco? I don't know, bro. Where they supposed to be. Harlem says, if Shibarium can we pass our all-time? If Shibarium, can we pass our all-time high? I don't see Shibarium doing that by itself. Hold on one second. Let me see. This is what I'm trying to weigh. We have to remember when we hit our all-time high, right? We had a lot of money pumping into the market. So we got to keep that in mind. People had stimulus checks. People were getting unemployment. You know, people were getting all types of bonuses and loans and all types of just money was flowing everywhere. They pumped. You got to think about it. I think the figure is, think about this, y'all. 75, I think that's the number, 70 to 75% of the money that's circulating in the world right now. All the money everywhere in the world right now, about 75% of it was created in like 2020 and 2021. Think about that, y'all. Think about absolutely how mind-blowing it is. About 70, I don't know the exact figure, but somewhere about, out of all the money in the world, around 70% of it, you know, was created just in the last 2 years. So that was a lot of money that was pumped into the markets, and that money was pulled out of the markets. Crypto was at $3 trillion, $3+ trillion market cap. You see this number here? Crypto was over $3 trillion. Now it's down to $1 trillion. So we need a lot of money to flow back into the overall crypto market. If crypto hits back to all-time highs, then yes, I can see that happening. But then also another way it can happen is just if a lot of money just for some reason flows specifically into Shiba Inu. Now, let's say that happens from Doge pumping, you know, and, you know, let's say Doge just, you know, begins to go crazy and Doge ends up, let's see where the market cap is at now. So Doge at $17 billion market cap. Let's say Doge does a 10x from here. If Doge 10x's, that would make Doge a number 3 cryptocurrency. We'll put Doge over Tether. If Doge 3x's and goes to number 3, most likely Shiba Inu will be carried with it. If Doge does that 10x and SHIB does a 10x, let's see, I'll put us around, where we at, 7 billion. That'll put us around 70 billion. So that will put us above. So that will put us right behind Doge. So if we can get Doge to really pump, go 10x, not saying if, you know, just we can get it to, but if Doge happens to, through Elon, you know, through all the good news it'll be receiving from Twitter, it could pull Shiba Inu right up with it into that number 4 spot, y'all. And Shiba Inu could end up becoming a top 5 cryptocurrency. Now, I don't think just Shibarium is going to do that. With Shibarium being released and all these other factors playing out, then I could see that happening. But not just with Shibarium taking us past all-time high. Salute to Maria Davis in the building. She said, "What's up, everyone?" We got Essence says, "I've been making more money since I got into altcoins, SHIB and Doge included." That's what I'm talking about. So it's important to educate yourself and learn the different avenues, because you may be just sitting there holding, you know, one stock and not diversifying, or just into, you know, the stock market or not into the crypto market, and not, you know, able to take advantage of all the different plays that are going around, because every single day there's some type of play happening. Every day somebody's making money in the markets, you know, whether it's betting that the markets will go up or betting that the markets will go down. Keep that in mind as well. You can make money even when the markets are going down. You can say, I bet that Bitcoin's price will fall, and make money from that trading futures. You can do that with Ethereum. You can do it with Shiba Inu. You can short it. You know, there's a ton of ways to make money by the price falling. People don't only make money when the price goes up. So keep that in mind. What does that say? YIY Bridge says, wait, what SHIB? You got to know what SHIB is. Jaleel says, liked and you already know I'm subscribed. Salute. Appreciate you pulling up on us, bro. Shout out to Jaleel White. YIY Bridge says, shout out DD, been calling SHIB plays for years now. Salute. Appreciate you rocking with me. Content creator said, Amazon knows too, because they accepted SHIB as well. Exactly. Connect the dots. Zamir says, SoFlow, dirty, LOL, bless DDM. Appreciate you for rocking with me. Shout out to Creative Mind of Bree pulling up on us. Harlem says, hey, Marco, have you ever looked at Dogecoin? What's your thought? I took a small peek at it. I did like the project, you know, to be honest. You know, I like the community. It's cool in my book. I like the way that the fact that they, you know, made it to where they are. You got to respect that. But it's not, you know, one of my favorite projects or anything like that. Mr. Big says, I want the price to fall just a little to buy more. You see, that always happens. Instead of, if you would have been tuned into the videos when the price was already a lot more cheaper, I was telling y'all to grab the dip. It does it to us every single time, y'all. It gives us the chance to load up when the price falls, and then we see the price take off. But you got to take advantage of that, man. Glory Day says, do you believe fiat will completely vanish because of crypto, in your opinion? Like crypto will replace fiat that way? Explain the scenario for me. I don't think it will, you know, disappear all the way, because, you know, there's always going to be those people who, you know, love cash. But salute to everybody reaching out to the channel. But crypto can, like, look at debit cards and credit cards. You know, they're in front of, you know, traditional, you know, fiat. So I believe crypto, you know, can be the lead. You know, crypto will eventually take the lead, but not just all the way do away with it. Salute, content creator. Let's see. Let's take a look at Dogecoin news. So Dogecoin replaces Cardano as 6th largest cryptocurrency. Update 1. Dogecoin surges on Elon Musk's Twitter deal. Dogecoin price rallies 150% in 4 days, but Doge now most overbought since April 2021. So why Doge is up 113% this week? You know, I think Shiba Inu is going to be receiving a lot of sympathy, y'all. So crypto whales abruptly moves 412 million Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Dogecoin in a single, let's take a look at this, in a single day. So big players moving things around, they know what's happening. You don't want to be caught, just left out, thinking that it's not going to happen. That's what they do. They wait to squeeze everybody to the point where, people that are paper hands, they can't take it. People that are already bought in, they get exhausted. They're ready to just, move on and try something else. They see all the other short-term plays popping up, and they're ready to like, you know what? I'm gonna just sell my sheep bag and I'm gonna go jump over here. But those people usually end up losing the most money. So Dogecoin early adopter launches the hype coin. Let's see. It's the Dogecoin. Doge coin layer 2, Doge chain up 288% for the week. Okay, so I heard about them burning this in order to support Doge. So new proposal wants to burn 80% of Doge chain supply. Community responds, Doge chain token price triples in 7 days. Doge chain native token soars over 400%. So this might be one to take a look at too. If you're one of those, investors in my private investment community, private stock market game on Facebook, we look at riskier plays. Those of us with a little more risk tolerance, we call them our risky plays, basically. High risk, high reward plays, but we do our due diligence, and we always never risk more than we're willing to lose on these types of plays, because you could really get wrecked if you put in too much. So let's see. Bobby Custom said made money off a few of these coins the last couple of days. Gloria said thanks. Selected Series said never sell diamond hands. Mr. Big said I ain't going to lie. When I heard Elon bought Twitter, I started looking into crypto ASAP. Made me think 5 to 10 years from now. Exactly. Me, that's who says DD. Have you seen the Cardano wants to support Doge? No, I haven't seen that yet, bro. Let's see what other news we got on Shiba Inu. Okay. SHIB burn rate climbs 443% as price reaches 6-week high. Okay. So that's pretty much all we got right there. We did have some news from not so much as news, but yes, it is news. But Xander Sheep from the Spanish sheep community says, this is happening in Argentina. Our dear community members have told me that they are making this beautiful site for Shiba Inu players. We will surely see Shiba Eternity combat event. Stay tuned. You are a rock. Shiba Inu Army, Argentina. So salute to them over there. Massive expansion of Shiba Inu. Woof woof. So it's pretty cool to see, they're building it. You know what they say, you build it, they will come. So we're going to be eventually seeing some of these real world, tournaments and whatnot. Very excited to see that. I haven't been playing the game as much as I should. I'm working on this project, also developing our own token for, our community, of course, with a ton of utility, of course, with some fire tokenomics, of course, something that, people haven't seen in the space. So if you're rocking with me, you might want to, get that. Join that Telegram. Let me drop the Telegram link for y'all. Let me know if you're in the chat right now. Drop a let me see what emojis I got in mind right now. Drop a fire emoji. Drop the fire emoji if you would join my project, if you will become a community member in the project once we launch. Now you want to tune in because things are going to move really, really fast once they do start, moving. Right now, I'm just gathering data from the community, making sure that we develop something that, is going to be beneficial to, everyone. But here's the link here. Let me see. Selected says, I had a dream sheep hit 32 cents. Hopefully it wasn't a dream, but the future. We're going to need a serious burn mechanism. Okay, we got some fire emojis coming in from Crypto Epidemic, from Essence, from YMRA. Salute. Drop those fire emojis if you will be a community member in my new project. Shout out to Corey35. Salute. Let me drop this link for y'all then, so that way those of y'all rocking with me can definitely get early access. If you know how this space goes, those that usually get in the earliest usually see, the best benefits or the most profits, as we should say. And y'all already know how I'm gonna do. Okay, there's the link right there. So join the link right there. That's the Telegram. Or you can just screenshot it, type it in. But again, drop those fire emojis if you will be a community member in my new project. I'm trying to give y'all, an early heads up. Don't say I didn't. Don't say I didn't give you a heads up. I don't want to hear it. Those of y'all that know, connect the dots. Okay, let's take a look at that sneak peek we had. Okay, so there was a Shiba Inu Welly tournament that I missed. I didn't see that. Let's see what that was about. We are here to show our first sneak peek of the first render received a few days ago from our architect studio. Our NFT holders will be able to choose what will be the details of the stores through the first DAO proposal soon. Okay, so this looks like it's supposed to be the first upgraded Welly's restaurant, I think, or is this like a metaverse restaurant? I'm not too sure. Welly Friends Sheep Army. Okay. Now that you saw some spoilers of the store design, where do you think it could fit better? So most people say the USA. Okay, so there is actually, they're talking about a physical store. They say we already accept SHIB in our first store. Okay. Okay, so they're working with an award-winning design team to design these restaurants. So it's not just, like another box retailer thrown up where, it just looks like, some regular restaurant. They're actually hiring a skilled team to put these together. So that is very interesting. Hopefully we can get one here in Vegas. I did submit the paperwork, looking to open up one to be one of the franchises here in Las Vegas. But they haven't got back to me yet, though. So I'm not sure if they're just a little backed up or what the case. If they don't want one in Vegas yet, I don't know what it is. But waiting to hear back from them on that. Let's see. We did have a sneak peek. Also, that might have been from Sheep Informer. Let's see. Okay, so here's from Shib the Metaverse, another beautiful Growth Dunes artwork concept revealed in Shib the Metaverse Hub Fireside Chat last night. So thank you to all those who attended, participated, and asked questions. we can't wait for the next event. So this gives us a different, POV of the growth dooms. We've seen a different angle yesterday when I reviewed it. This kind of, to me, gives us a little bit more insight to what's actually taking place here. So this is like a really futuristic type of place. It's like a floating, almost like a little floating town, you know. It looks like it's above water. So people are doing, skydiving, boating. We see palm trees, a circle of, different buildings. Also, we talked about these, how they look like domes, which could have different environments inside of each of those domes. One could be a, desert environment. Another one could be a rainforest environment inside of there, different climates. Really interesting to see, how all this will actually go together when it's all said and done as well. I'm also very interested and intrigued on the, financial aspect of it, of how it all works, how we pay for things, what types of things will be connected to it, and all that. And of course, we get more utility of Shiba Inu throughout this. That's what we're waiting on. That's what it's really all about, bringing back to SHIB. So looking forward to that as well. And let's see what else. Make sure y'all join the Telegram if you're interested in becoming a community member in the project that I'm launching. Let me see. Don't wait until it's too late. Do not wait until it's too late. Do not wait until it's too late. I'm telling you now. The people that are the earliest, those are the ones that usually connect the dots, see the best, positions. But let me take a couple of more of these comments. Salute to everybody for rocking with me. Shout out to Bridge. Big Dream Crypto said, hello, sir. Appreciate you pulling up, voting the stream. VOCY said, hello, sir. Salute. Should I sell my Shiba? I don't know English. Can you answer yes or no after reading this message? No. I cannot tell you what to do. This is not financial advice. But what I will say is do what's best for you, but I would not be selling my Shiba. Now, it depends on your strategy. If you plan on taking profit, then you could sell some. But you should have did that at higher points, though. That's why you always want to keep, an eye out. Because then you should have took some profits at that higher level, around the 15 level, versus taking profits now, and the price could potentially pull back even further. Because let's say you take profits now and the price goes up further, then you kind of miss out on those further gains. So keep that in mind as well. Shout out to Renee. Midas, who said, well, he started out as a hot dog size stand. Selected says the clothes better partner with designer brands. We got the John Richmond partnership. I'm still waiting to see some of the designs for that. Definitely will be copping some if it's something that I like. Midas, who says now growing into an actual brick and mortar restaurant. Also, did they really start off as like a hot dog stand? That's pretty cool if they did. Mr. Biggs dropped that fire emoji. Salute. Again, I told y'all, if you plan on or would become a community member in the project that I'm dropping, make sure you drop them fire emojis. I'm paying attention to who rocking with me. Let's see. Josh says, what's good, brother? We're ready. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, man. Salute. Shout out to Josh. So let's see what some of the community members are saying here inside the official SHIB Army page. Holding 100 million SHIB, LFG to the moon. Someone said, what's the point? It has 218 upvotes. So let's see. Shiba Inu coin, SHIB price prediction. 2025, 2030. Is SHIB aiming for $1,000 in 2030? That's funny. But maybe with something we don't know. I don't see SHIB being $1,000 a coin. It would have to burn way too much to reach that level. And then even at that level, it's like who will give up their coins once we start really seeing the price running up like that? Of course, a lot of people may sell off. But at the same time, I don't ever see it reaching $1,000. But then again, some people never saw, Bitcoin reaching 60,000. So keep that in mind too. But Someone says, nice, I'm worth more than Bezos in 2030. Someone else says, LOL, I can buy Twitter by then. Someone says, you can buy it in a year. It's going to be worth 3.8 when Elon is done with it. Blue Sky is its replacement. Not really. Dorsey even said it won't. After CP from Binance helping flip the bill, I really hope they break the bank industry and make Twitter a way for masses to deliver payments to friends with Twitter, or altogether be a bank service for the world. That would be absolutely bullish if they really tweak Twitter into a financial service, or like a DeFi platform, or a fintech platform, financial technology platform. Maybe, but I think in 2030, Bezos will be worth more than you. Someone says, if SHIB hits 1,000, I'm buying planets. Someone says, in a water slide to build between them. Zip line with a rocket strapped. I'll buy the rockets to get those planets. So they just going crazy now. Let's see. Why the massive pump? Let's see what some are saying. Now, pass, you can keep your worthless dog bones. Thanks, though. Wait, what? How is a bone worth over $1? That's crazy. Well, it won't last. You're going to lose money in the long term holding dog coins, surely but sure. If all it takes is some treats to keep you happy, good for you. So let's see. I'm not sure where that comment came from. Someone else says, yes, but SHIB treats, pretty sure, is based on how active a SHIB user you've been. For example, if you staked or provided liquidity on shibaswap, the rewards are pretty generous. Whales can expect to have thousands to claim. On the other hand, I thought there were small rewards just for regular investors also. So not sure why you're not eligible. I claimed a few bone and I barely held SHIB. My point being, how can this be responsible for the pump when it's mainly due to rewarding existing SHIB holders, unless people are buying more SHIB with their rewards, maybe. So I don't see them talking about the sympathy from, a lot of people may not realize that, from Elon buying Twitter and him being pro Dogecoin or pro crypto, that's really bullish for Shiba Inu. So obviously wasn't sure about this until I asked in the SHIB Telegram. And the calculation is more complex than you would expect, but definitely recommend moving the SHIB off Binance before claiming. Just be sure. Okay. And one thing too, y'all just want to really be prepared before this takes off. I want y'all to really understand what's possible. Right now we're at a very, very, not just to say tricky time, but we're at a time where, it could do it. It could really do something that nobody expects. Each time, the breakout did happen, we did kind of see some signs that it was going to take place. But this is one of those signs right here. So this next 2 weeks can be absolutely wild. If you're not in position, you should be trying to. I don't want to, say this from a financial advice standpoint, because it could always pull back. But you should want to get what you can risk losing into Shiba Inu. If you got extra money that you spend, that you waste, doing something else. And I'm not saying, a ridiculous amount of money. I'm saying, coffee money. If you go to Starbucks every day, you might want to cut a couple, a day or two out here and there and start putting some of that money into, cryptocurrency, because when the bull market turns around, that's how you quadruple, 10x, 100x your net worth. If you put only $5 into cryptocurrency, and you get a 10x, you only have $50. But if you put in, you stack and stack and stack and stack, and every chance you get to put away a little something. I'm not saying go crazy and just put in a ridiculous amount right now. I'm just saying just be, continue to do it. Continue to dollar cost average, build that bag up. That's how you multiply your net worth. That's how you start to see, how did I end up turning, over the year? I put maybe, I don't know, let's just say, from your standpoint, somebody that put in maybe, they kept putting in, let me do the math. I really want it to be realistic for some. But what's a good number? What would y'all say is a good number for somebody to put into, I'm not asking like what's a good number for them to put in, but what do you think is a good amount of money that someone could save per week from saving coffee money and things like that? What do you say? What do you think that is? $50 a week? What do you think that is? $25 a week, $100 a week, $200 a week? What is that number? What do y'all think that number would be? Like if a person skipped out on a few coffees here and there, maybe didn't go out to eat one time, whatever. How much per week do you think that person could have, to put towards crypto? And then we'll do the math. Okay, so 10 and 100. I put 30,000 already, 15, 200, 30 per week, 10, 20, 100, 30 a week, bro. 200 a week, I'm trying to get some realistic answers, from those that, just being more realistic with it. 200 a week with inflation, 100, 150 a week, 30 to 50, 45 a week. Okay, so let's say someone who's, really, really, I don't want to just say struggling, but somebody who's just, really starting off from scratch, at that base level. Let's say between the numbers we're seeing, I'm seeing between about 30 and 100. So let's just say somebody who puts $50, 52, we'll do $50 and $100 to see how that works out. So if you're able to squeeze or, penny pinch $50 a week from things that you would have wasted already and put it into investing, let's see, over 1 year, you put in $52, you put in $50 per week into the market. That would get you $2,600 invested over the year. Now, let's say you see a 10x throughout that year from investing, after that year. That's how you can turn $2,600 into $26,000. Now, of course, that's not a lot of money to some people in the space, but if you're somebody at that base level just starting off who probably only makes $30,000 a year, if you're working in fast food or something like that, then that's a lot of money. That just got you, it took you 1 year to really level up, to really change your situation, to really get yourself a head start where you got now money that you can, I don't want to just say play with, but you got money for other opportunities. You got money that you can, start a business with. You got money you can continue investing with. You got money. Now you do it again for another year, then imagine where you are now. You know what I'm saying? That's just, that's how you have to see it. Now, let's say same thing. Let's say somebody who was doing $100, that would get you $5,200 by the end of the year that you would have invested. And let's say you end up getting a 10x from that. That's a $52,000 bag that you just created off of $5,200. That's how you get rich. That's how you get rich. It doesn't happen overnight, but that little money that you would have already spent anyways, money that would have been blown already, you take that money and you let it grow. You put it into the markets. If the prices in the markets drop down, that's even better. Why? Because now you get to buy even more cryptocurrency or stocks, whatever you're investing in, for a cheaper price. So now let's say I seen some of y'all really talking that talk. Let's say 200 a week, right? 200 a week. It's 52 weeks in a year. So if you put 200 a week up, you could pocket away $10,400 into the market just by doing 200 a week, not going crazy, just, $200 a week. Now let's say you get a 10x on that. It's 104,000. That puts you at a whole nother bracket. That's basically what I'm saying. By you continuously investing, loading up little amounts over time. You notice how we started off with coffee money that somebody would just, waste on coffee throughout, the year, cutting back a little bit, just cutting back. Not saying you can't drink it at all, just cutting back here and there, where you could put up $50 a week. That would turn into a $26,000 bag for you. Once that initial $2,600 investment 10x's, that's how you grow your money, y'all. You got to put that money to work for you. So let's see. Salute to everybody for commenting. One number here I like to see is someone says One Small Flame said 10% of your paycheck. I like to see that, that 10%, paying yourself 10%. That richest man in Babylon. John Thompson says Starbucks is expensive. One Small Flame said pay yourself first. Major Pain said I get paid monthly and drop 1K a month into crypto. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. He said BYOB. Content creator said exactly, paid in full. Essence says that's real talk. He is speaking facts. I witnessed it. I'm trying to tell y'all. Content creator said need that 100K, and it's very simple. When you break it down like that, it's very simple. Think about it. This is time that has to pass anyway. No matter what you do, 1 year is going to pass. You could hope, unless you plan on dying, 1 year is passing. You're 1 year's time will pass. So why not help your future self? Why not do something for your future self that your future self is going to thank you for? That your future self is going to be, you know, so grateful that you put yourself in that position. Even right, it's going to be hard to see it at first. I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to see it, especially if it's not just giving you 2x every month, you know, or something like that. It's going to be hard, but just stick with it. Just keep doing it. And eventually that month is going to come where you see, you know, that exponential increase and it starts to really blow up. It's not going to happen, you know, fast, but when it happens, that's going to happen fast. So keep that in mind. But Mr. Biggs said, this is why I'm so mad at myself. Why you say you mad at yourself, Mr. Biggs? What's that? Tell me what you're mad for. Freaking Falcon says, if you spend 200 a week, you probably have good money. Okay, so we could be honest, you know, about that. You know, if you're spending 200 a week already, you most likely got a decent job. You know, you're doing something to bring in some okay money for yourself. You know, so that's why I wanted to really start with a smaller number. You know, like $50 or something. I think that's reasonable. I think $50 a week is reasonable. I'm not saying you have to do that. Even if you did half of that, let's say even if you didn't do $50 a week, but you could say I could put up $25 a week. You know, I could figure out a way to squeeze $25 a week into the markets and just put it up for my future self. And this is what y'all got to remember. Just because you're putting that money in the market, you're not spending it. You're not spending. When you put it in the market, it isn't gone. The money doesn't just disappear. You're just putting it away for yourself for later. So I need some of y'all to stop thinking like that. Stop thinking like because you put the money into the market because you were tight on yourself for an extra week or 2 weeks because you didn't get an extra Starbucks cup, you know, or something like that, that you're punishing yourself. That's not the case. You're rewarding yourself. You're putting that money away for the future. That money will still be there. Most people look at buying investments as spent money. They say when I buy, I mean, it's good to look at it that way. So that way you don't trip over it, or that way you're not hounding over it every day, you know, watching it go up and down, up and down. But it's good to say, you know, I put that money in, you know, I'm not really worried about it. So it's an amount that I'm okay with putting in, you know, it's not going to make or break me, you know, but just being consistent with it. Even if you did $25, that would turn into, you know, at the end of the year, around $13,000. If you could pocket $25 a week into the markets, just put it in, you get that 10x. That's at least $13,000, y'all. That's a lot of money for somebody that's starting off at that point. You know, somebody that's just brand new into the markets, you know, and really just making a way for themselves right now. You know, it could be hard. You know, you got to remember too, is everybody isn't in the same financial standing. We got some people out here that's struggling, some people out here doing really well, some people in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So we try to look at it from, you know, an average standpoint, and, you know, try to look at it from kind of all angles. But yeah, you just want to be invested and don't look at it like the money is spent. But Maria Davis says, some homeschool teaching right here. Salute. This is definitely some fire education. Life with Maine said, what's up, everybody? Appreciate you pulling up on us. I see YouTube get our notifications out now. We've just hit 130 viewers in the stream. Carlos Ray said, and also shout out to y'all for rocking with me. Drop a comment so I know that you in the building, and also make sure you hit that like button and scroll through the comments so that way you can get the official Telegram link for the community of the projects that we will be creating, the projects that our community will be behind. So don't miss out. Don't wait until you hear everybody talking about it and then you wondering like, what is this? And you're like, no, I didn't just miss out on the project from the community that I am in. You're gonna be salty. But not financial advice. But let's see. Carlos said, I've learned from working in construction for 17 years. I'm tired of living basic. I'm ready to take risks to try to make some real money. Exactly. You got to let your money work for you. You can't always work for money. If you are always working for money, that's a recipe to stay working. You got to let your money start. You got to work, you know, build up those assets, build up that money, you know, and put it to work for you. Dustin says, make all those buys on the dip. Exactly. It'll be better if you can continue to buy, you know, when you're doing a per weekly buy. It'll be better if you can do it when the price is down. You know, it doesn't have to be to the date, you know, every 7 days. It could be, you know, if you see you could buy once a week. If you see, you know, really good prices in the market, you can say, I'm gonna take advantage of this. Or, you know, you could just do it, you know, on a time basis of, I'll just, you know, do it scheduled at, you know, every single week. And that's still better than trying to time it, because remember, it's not going to be that easy to just time all the dips either. But content creator said, get at that. Mr. Big said, if I'm going to blow my money, I'd rather blow my money to make money. Exactly. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So if you're going to blow it anyway, you're going to spend it on a, you know, extra pack of cigarettes, you know, whatever the case may be, some drinks, at the bar, whatever you'll waste it on. Why not put a little bit of that up, for yourself to be there in the future, and everybody has different, whatever it is that you like to waste money on. It could be video games. It could be, doing extra things with the family that you could possibly cut back on a little bit, it could, whatever it may be, but you want to put that money up for the future you. That way, it'll be there for you, can grow, and it can work for you. But the Joker's gang said, "What's up, bro? Went ahead and hit that like button for you, dog. Sorry, I'm never around. I work with full-time jobs, so it's all good, man. Just try to, pull up on us, every once in a while, man. Just try to let us know you still tuned in. You don't gotta, be here 24/7, but just, dropping a comment here and there, just so I can know you still around and that everything is good. It's cool." Oh, he said 2 full-time jobs. Okay. Get it in, man. You got 2 full-time jobs. One of those jobs, the money you make from one of those jobs that you should be putting into the markets. Not financial advice. Again, I'm not telling you what to do, because the overall markets could crash. This is why you don't want to put, too much into it at one time, because if you lose it, let's say you have $100,000 to your name, right? You don't want to go just drop $90,000 in the market today, because if the markets pull back 80%, then you just lost a ton of money, out of your net worth. So you would rather do it with little amounts over time that you don't care about. So that way, if it did all wipe out, you'll be like, I really didn't, of course, if you built it up to a large amount, you would trip off that. You'd be upset that you lost that, but it wouldn't be like it put a dent in the way that you have to live. But shout out to Shiba Gaming. Dad said, "Hey, DeMarco, love Shiba Eternity." That's what's up, man. I'm gonna definitely be in there getting some more practice in. MC DJ Double Edge said, "Is it bad when you buy at higher price after selling off everything? As long as you cash out, a profit is still good, right? In other words, I buy and sell all here and there." So it's not bad, but you just want to make sure every time that you end up selling again, that you sell it for a higher price. You don't want to end up selling it, making a profit, buying it in at a higher price, and then selling it at a lower price. You don't want to start that off. So keep that in mind. But if that's your strategy, that's fine. Let's say if you put in $1,000, you made, let's say 50%, and you said, okay, I want to take this $1,500 off the table. I'm cool. Let's say you bought back in again at a higher price. As long as the price goes up, higher from there, then you should be fine. But what you should be doing is trying to buy the dip. So if you did take profits, you should be looking at, targeting an area on the chart, like this. Let's see. Let's actually pull this up. If that was the case, you would be saying, like, let's just say you sold here, you bought back in here. Or let's just say you sold here. Let's just say you sold it at this point here. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say. So let's say you sold it up here. You took profits, right? You want to try to get back in when the price pulls back. Like, for instance, how it is here. Let's say the price, though, would have kept going. Let's say if the price went up to here, if it made this green candle, let's say if it made this entire green candle, like this, a regular candle, but it kept going. What you don't want to end up doing is this here. So you don't want to end up selling it here, right? Taking profits at this level. You don't want to end up selling it here because you bought it somewhere. Let's say wherever you bought it somewhere in here, and you take profits here. But let's say you end up buying back in here now. But let's say you end up buying back in here. You don't want to end up selling it the next time down here, because now you lose money. And this is what we usually see happen with people who jump around like that, unless they really know what they're doing, unless you learn how to actually day trade. So let's say you're in, you take profits here, you wait, you watch it, you buy back in here, thinking that it's going to continue to go up, but then the price goes the opposite way. Now you're going to be sitting there confused, wondering like, what did I just do? What happened? So you keep that in mind, that's a tricky part. But when you learn technical analysis, you'll understand how to wait. So what you'll do better off the next time is, let's say you sell here, you'll wait. You'll watch it run. Instead of entering here, you'll start to wait for the price to correct, and then you'll buy in again here. Then you'll buy in again here at this level on the correction, because now off the correction, because now off the correction, let's say that the candles begin to turn around again. So now you end up selling here. You see it keep moving. You wait for the correction, wait for it to pull back. You buy into that dip. It might even, this the thing too, it might even end up dipping an extra, time. It doesn't, you won't always catch it on the exact candle. So let's say it even dips a little further. Let's say it dipped down to this point before it found support, and it found support there. Let's say, okay, you sold it, you took profit here, you seen it keep pushing, like, okay, I could have got a little bit more profit, but wasn't too sure on that. You took profit, you waited for the correction. Let's say you bought here at this candle because you figure that this will be a good entry. Even if it pulled back here and then started to turn around, you would still be better off than buying here and chasing it while selling it and chasing it while it's up. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is to wait for a correction before you buy in again. Always wait for that correction. Don't be scared because you see the price continue to move and you say, I don't want to miss it. It doesn't matter. The price will always have a correction. So wait for that. So hopefully you understand that. But let's see. Life of Man said, can't make money by letting it sit in the bank. Exactly. Shout out to Kit Kat pulling up on this. Tabitha F says, hey, salute. Appreciate you pulling up on this, Tabitha. Crypto Epidemic said, appreciate all you do, December. You welcome, bro. I appreciate you for rocking with me. And everybody else. Asa said, December, how many bulls or a bear cycles have you been through? So I've been holding Bitcoin since 2018. So I've been in the space for longer than that, but actually holding, without selling, or not saying without selling, but because I definitely sold some, but still holding from the, that purchase from 2018. That's like the soonest I could say. But I've seen, bear markets and bull markets all the way as early as 2010. I told y'all, my best friend told me about it, and I believe that was 2009 or 10 when the price of Bitcoin was 11 cents. I didn't want to get in. I kept saying, at first, like, nah, it doesn't sound right. It sounds like a scam. It doesn't sound real, because you got to remember, this is before, now we got online banking. Now you can just log on and see your Cash App. Now you can log on to your PayPal. Now you can log on to your banking app. None of these apps were available back then. There was no such thing as just, hopping on your phone really and seeing your money. That was like a whole new thing. So it kind of sounded far-fetched to me at that time. But, I kept waiting, saying, once it hit $5, like, oh, we missed it. Once it hit $100, like, oh, we missed it. Once it hit $200, like, oh, we missed it. And I did start buying in and trying to, trade a little bit here way earlier than that, years before 2018. But I didn't actually dime in hand, though. And I didn't understand, long-term investing. I was looking at it from a short, perspective. But so since, 2010, it's really hard to say that. I want to say, I would rather say from, like seeing that 2017, because that's when, I really got serious about it around that time. Of course, I was dabbling with it before then, but I wasn't so much as serious about it. It was just something that I looked at, that I was aware of, because my best friend told me about it earlier on. and I didn't want to keep ignoring it because I seen it, grow. But then eventually, it still took time for me to get, serious. But since 2017, we've seen that major bear market that lasted about 2 years. And there's also smaller bear and bull cycles during those times as well. It isn't just one long bear market. Like technically right now we're in a bear market, but look at Shiba Inu and how the price is rallying right now. You see, we got a mini bull market inside of the bear market. So keep that in mind as well. But there's essentially been, two major ones during that time. The bull run lasted for, a couple years. Bear run lasted for, a few years. But inside of those, we get a few different cycles as well. This is what I mean when I say around the block. I'm talking about more of those cycles inside of these major, runs. But yeah, very interesting times. If you buy during the bear markets, when the bull market comes back around, you make a killing. You make so much money that it can sometimes become, really unbelievable. And, you just will feel really, really blessed and glad that you did happen to do it. Even those of y'all who, you might not have people around you who are investing. If you got to do this by yourself, you don't have people to encourage you on the journey, just know that it isn't all for nothing. Eventually it's going to pay off and you will be glad that you did. But let's see. Rome says crypto is my savings account. Hey, it's better than just leaving it in the bank. To be honest, this first like these last months, cash actually did do better than cryptocurrency. Cash held its value better, but that's just for the meantime right now. You get to buy the dip on cryptocurrency. You can't really buy cash for cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to get a crypto asset for cheaper or on discount, is a very bullish thing. TJ says trying to put 1,000 in my Shiba now. I can add the 75 mil I have to add to the 75 mil I have. Okay, if that's what you want to do, bro, get it in. Welcome to the well, you already in, but definitely I think that won't be a bad move. Now I would like to if I were you, I would wait for a pullback. I would wait for possibly a little bigger pullback, but then again, who knows? It might not pull back, but I would like to wait for some type of correction. Of course, the price could keep going, but then that just means you have to wait a little longer until it actually corrects. But at least you had a chance to see where the prices were pushed to, so that way you can have profit targets in mind. Kamani says generational wealth salute. Antoine Burrow said, I've been rocking with you, bro. Keep up the good content. Appreciate you. TJ says, right. The Joker says, I drop a little as I can, man, but I got to put some aside in the savings. You know what I mean? Most definitely. I definitely feel you. You definitely want to, put some aside for savings as well. I don't recommend everybody having all their money into cryptocurrency. You should have, if possible. I know, it's not, everybody can't do that, but you should have 6 months to a year worth of money put to the side. And if you aren't at that point where you can do that, then you should be working towards doing that. Try to get 1 month worth of savings, to the side where you could sustain yourself for 1 month just in case of emergency. Then you work on that second month, where you could sustain yourself. Even if you got to split it up into 2, you should be making 2 buckets then. Put a little into crypto investing, and then put a little into, your savings, for a rainy day, just in case, dry powder. Also, you want to have it, not just for a rainy day, you want to have dry powder or money available in case the markets pull back a lot. That way you could take advantage of that dip. Let's say if we see Bitcoin drop to $3,000 tomorrow, you want to make sure you have some money on the sideline to be able to buy it. What happens with most people, if they got all their money tied up in crypto, if the prices of all cryptos drop, then you don't have any money to go buy the dip on whatever other asset you want to buy because all your money is tied up in crypto. So now you don't want to sell one crypto because that price has dropped low to go buy the other crypto that price is lower as well. So keep that in mind too. Shout out to John Thompson, said keep swinging for the fences. It'll eventually pay off. Just use smart. Be wise about it and use proper risk management. You know, of course, it's hard to say proper in cryptocurrency because we all get a little degenerate sometimes, but at the same time, just be smart about it. But shout out to Essence again for another super chat. Definitely appreciate you. Said appreciate you for using your time and giving us this inspiration. Hey, I definitely, you know, I'm glad I can do that for you, Essence, and I definitely appreciate you supporting the channel like that for real. Asa says December is 1 billion vote a good enough bag to realistically make $1 million. So this is how you do. This is how you do it. If you want to determine if you got enough, think about your price target. Think about where you can realistically see the price going to, whatever that number is. Think about the percentage, you know, from where we are right now. Is it 1x? Is it 2x? Is it 10x? Is it 100x? Then take the number of vote you got, how much the value would be, and then you multiply it by that x. So let's just say 1 billion vote is worth, you know, let's just say, or with any cryptocurrency, it's hard to use them with the ones that got so many, but just let's say if one Bitcoin is, you know, $1,000, right? And you want to make $1 million, how many Bitcoin do you need to have, and how much does it have to go up? So if you only got 1 Bitcoin, then you need to get 1,000x on that 1 Bitcoin in order to turn that 1,000 into $1 million. Or if you got 2 of them, now you need a 500x. But if you got 10 of them, then you can do what is that, like 100x or something, you know? So just keep that in mind. You just do the math like that to calculate wherever you plan on taking profits, however many you have, what the price is, and how many x it has to go up. So let's see. MC DJ Double Edge said, right, thank you. I started with 3,000. I'm at 4,300 today. I see your point. That's what's up. There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. Romy Rome said, yes, aces keep adding, like December said. Marius says, hello, salute. Appreciate you pulling up on us, Marius. He said, how is everyone doing? MC DJ Double said, right. Yes, I just learning, but I do understand it's tough when that happened last night. Anthony said, I seen you were live, so I figured I would drop in, take profits, and average cost down. Okay, no problem. If that's your, you know, your strategy, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. You'll never hear me mad at somebody for taking profits. You know, of course, I'm part of the diamond hand game, but at the same time, everybody has different needs. Everybody's in different situations, so you can never be upset for somebody wanting to take profit. Anthony said, hey, all, don't forget, hit that like button. MC Double said, yes, thank you, at DecemberDeMarco. You're welcome, bro. Hunter Cortez says, I think it's interesting that Satoshi tweets after a couple of weeks of being silent. Once Elon Musk officially buys Twitter, I wonder if Satoshi could be Elon Musk. I can tell you, I know who the real Ryoshi and Satoshi Kasuma is, and it is not Elon Musk. Neither one of them. Guarantee you. Mr. Big says, that's exactly what happened to me back in 2009. Anthony said, yep. Mr. Big said, young and dumb. Hey, man, it's so crazy. That's like one of the biggest mistakes I ever made, you know? I mean, of course, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'd be probably a lot further off, but usually when people say that, they're in a better position than where, you know, you theoretically would have been. But $100 in Bitcoin in 2009, ain't no telling what would have happened. But to be honest, though, in all honesty, most likely I would have sold before. If I would have bought $100 worth of Bitcoin in 2009, I wouldn't have lasted till the $20,000 run up for sure. I mean, I don't know how I would have played out. Maybe I would have had a few Bitcoins left over, but I would have been for sure taking profits up on the way. Like if I would have seen from 11, you got to think about it. It was 11 cents. So at one point, if I would have seen it at $100, I would have thought that was it. I'd have been like, it blew up. You know, we did it. So I would have never in a million years, when he told me Bitcoin was, well, when we checked the prices and everything, looked at it, I would have never believed Bitcoin would have been over $20,000 one day. I just couldn't, I would have not believed it, y'all. There's nothing he could have told me that would have made me believe it. And that's just, it's sad, but you know, that's just the truth. But now I know. EXP Trade said, any tips for beginners? Yes, subscribe to the channel. watch my old videos, watch the new videos, you know, because I give you all technical analysis. I teach you how to actually interpret the data on the chart, so that way you can determine what's likely to happen. Now, it doesn't always mean that, you know, it's going to play out the way that you charted it, but it gives you an idea of how things can play out. And if you know you're wrong, then you get to say, okay, I was wrong because this played out because of this, or I was right about this, you know, and that helps you become a sharper trader. But Mario says, any tips for Doge? HODL. So all I can say, man, all I can say is HODL. You know, take advantage of the discounts and HODL. We already know Doge is going further than where it is right now. It's going higher. It's going to go higher, y'all. That's my prediction. It's not financial advice. Don't be mad at me if it doesn't go higher. Don't be mad at me if it pulls back a little bit. But my prediction is it will. So keep that in mind. Kelston Buyer said, yep, I'm with you, man, on this journey. Salute. Appreciate you for rocking with me. Great Maga says, hey, was up big earlier, but dang, I didn't sell and buy back in. Still up, but not as much. It's okay. That's all right. Don't chase that. I don't want y'all chasing that cycle either. Don't think because I showed you how to do it, I'm telling you to do it. Don't think because I showed you how to do it that I'm telling you to do it, because it's very risky. It's hard to catch it. And sometimes it doesn't always play out like that. So sometimes you could end up trying to sell, take profits, buy back in at a lower position, and it never happens. That lower price ends up never coming back. So now you just ended up putting yourself out of the asset. So keep that in mind as well. Don't think because I'm showing y'all, you know, how you could take profits at a higher level, wait for the pullback, buy back at the dip. I'm not telling you you have to do that. If you study and you learn and you get better at it, then yeah, that's a really good strategy to have in the arsenal, but it is tricky to do as well. You can end up giving them back a lot of your gains trying to do that. But salute. Appreciate all y'all rocking with me. Make sure y'all hit that like button as well. Drop them fire emojis if you plan on or would be one of the community members in the projects that I will be launching. You definitely want to be aware of what's taking place. Not saying you have to get in or nothing like that, but you want to be aware, especially with us building in the bear market, building while everything is down. That's going to be absolutely bullish for the project when things go up, because it was built in a bear market, so it'll automatically have that run up with everything else. So keep that in mind. When ETH does well, when BNB does well, the projects that are built on those chains also get sympathy and they go up with the price of the tokens. Keep that in mind, y'all. I'm really trying to, this is gonna be, one of those ways to create some more wealth and really take things a lot further in the space, man. I'm excited for it. But I have some more information. I dropped that link for y'all. If you haven't already, make sure you join it. Let me drop the link again for y'all. Let me make sure that's the right link. Okay, that's the link right there, y'all. MC says, learn the candles if you are new. That's what I'm doing. Hard to understand at first. Exactly. It's hard to understand at first, but once you understand it, it gets clear. I ain't gonna lie. At first, this was like trying to understand hieroglyphs to me. It was like trying to read Chinese to me at first, but then it all became clear once I understood what I was doing, and then I could make sense of it all. And it always puts me in a better position, because there's investors who invest and don't understand anything on the chart. So they don't even know if they're buying at a high level. They don't know if they're buying at a low level. All they're doing is buying and just praying to God that it goes up higher. That's all some people are doing, y'all. And when you learn technical analysis, you learn how to read this data, interpret this data, then you become one of the smarter investors, AKA smart money. J-Man said, thoughts on FedNow system coming to the USA in 2023? To be honest, bro, I'm not sure what that is. I'll check into it, but I'm not sure what that is off the top. Maybe under a different name or something, but I haven't heard of FedNow. I'm accumulating ADA, Algo, HBAR, XLM, XRP, ETN, SHIB, and LUNC, all cheap right now. Exactly. This is somebody who understands it. When things turn around, this guy's going to make a lot of money. Shout out to Prince Yamayugi. Drop them fire emojis. Appreciate it. Life of Maine said, I'm happy that I DCA SHIB from 26 to 1060. And now I'm over 200 points in the green. Let's go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. He was somebody that was down, but because he's, listening He's taking advantage of the discounts in the market. He brought his costs down. Now he's actually in the green. That's the way to do it. Congratulations. Shout out to City on the Hill said, what's a safe asset to put my money in? I don't trust the dollar. It's not financial advice, of course. So, do whatever you feel is best for you. I'm not telling you to do anything, but crypto, stocks, these asset markets are, where you should be at. Not saying you have to, but I would recommend checking out some Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of these top blue chip cryptocurrencies, blue chip stocks, companies that you use every day anyway, places you shop. If they are a publicly traded company, possibly and things look good, you got to do your due diligence too. Learn how to do investment due diligence so you can learn things to look for. You can learn what you should watch out for, and then make your decision based on that. John Thompson said Crow and Sheep, let's go to the moon. I'm bullish on Crow too. MC says, what is your opinion on those auto trading programs that do micro trades for you 24/7? I would rather y'all learn how to trade yourself, because a lot of y'all don't know using these softwares and things like that. You may be giving up a lot of information. You may be giving up a lot of money. You may be giving up a lot of access. You may not know what you're giving up trying to be a part of these done for you, easy, whatever. Don't get me wrong. There are some legit ones out there. But if you haven't done your due diligence, if you haven't spoken to people who use them, then that might be, something you want to watch out for. But I would rather y'all learn this skill yourself. Learn yourself first, then use some bot or something like that, because then you'll understand what the bot is doing. You'll understand what the bot should be doing. You don't want to just be paying for some bot and letting it do whatever it's doing, and it's not even really that good. It's just getting lucky, or just having a few good plays here and there. You want to be able to identify, okay, like, why didn't this happen, or okay, that was good. This is actually a really good bot. You won't even know. I mean, of course, if it's making you some money, but you can make yourself money without needing the bot, though. So keep that in mind. That's what I want y'all to know. Now, it could be really, really good if you find a good one that's profitable, making you money 24/7. Then that's different, of course. Who wouldn't want that? But of course, you don't want to just assume that that's what's going to happen. You want to learn what's going on first. So Mike C says, in my opinion, the dollar will continue to lose its purchasing power. In my opinion, better to save more in digital assets or silver and gold than the US dollar that lose value. You got a point there. I can say I agree. Shout out to Renita. Say hello. Appreciate you pulling up on us, Renita. Let's see. Eagle GP said the FOMO on Dogecoin as well as Mars are hoping that Elon talks about them. And as he was with Doge, he might use it for Twitter change in purchases, and Binance invested in Twitter at 500 million. Salute. Essence says, that's great. Life with May. Eagle says, let's get on to a current moneymaker and the FOMO of Doge and Mars. That one is up to near 200. Doge about 150 over the last few weeks. Appreciate you hitting that like button. If you haven't yet, hit that like button so I know you're rocking with me. Drop a comment also so I can actually see that you're rocking with me. Catwoman says, so who is Ryoshi and Saitoshi? You got to stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say. You got to stay tuned. But if you know who they were, you will be very bullish on this project. Think about it. Once I found out, that only made me more bullish. I turned up after that point. You can see my channel. At first I was looking at it just from an investment standpoint. But then once I really understood what was going on, who was behind it, that's what, really turned my confidence up. I'm really proud of them, to be honest. Let's see. Eagle says, I'll bet that Dogecoin keeps rising. And if Elon says something positive on it, it can make millionaires $50 and you're set. Timothy said, I own 1.8 million SHIB. What do we need to reach? I bought in October 2022. I own 1.8 million SHIB. What do you need? What do we need to reach? I don't know what you mean by what do we need to reach? Life with May says, I'm so happy at Essence. A1 TV says, just subscribe. Shout out to A1 TV. A1, I think that's A1 Lynn. A1 Lynn TV. Appreciate you pulling up on us and subscribing. Shout out to everybody that just joined the fam. If you haven't joined the family yet, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Catwoman said, be the first to let us in on this secret. Hey, you want to be in my communities. That's all I'm going to tell you. All I'm going to say is you want to be in my community. I can't drop everything, but Connect the dots. Crypto Epidemic says, no way, only 3 likes. Come on, everybody, smash that like button. Please, December deserves at least that from us, the knowledge he shares. Ain't no way my like said 3 likes. Hold on, let me check this. If my like said 3 likes, we off this stream right now. I'm going to tell y'all right now, because I know y'all ain't doing me like that. No, we got 118 likes, bro. We got 118 likes, man. False alarm, man. Don't do that. Salute to y'all that already hit that like button, man. Run those likes up. Let's try to get this stream at least to 150 before we jump off. So if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button. Shout out to Crypto Kim Dog dropping on fire emojis for me. And shout out to all y'all that's going to support my project. It's going to be a community-based project, so I will be, developing, producing it, but it will be community, ran. I'm already thinking about, having a DAO, that way community members can, actually vote on the actions that take place, the direction of it and everything like that. Of course, it's going to be fire, man. It's going to be really fire. And it's something that nobody else is doing in the space right now. Now, of course, I can't even share too much with y'all. If y'all rock with me, y'all will be there for the launch. That's all I'm going to say. If you rock with me, you will be there for the launch. If you miss it, then we understand. Corey35 says, how's everyone feel about Doge continuing to rocket through the next couple of days? Or is this the start of the pullback? So this can actually be a pump, because this is not a buy the rumor or sell the news type of situation. It isn't like, everybody had this information and the price was running up leading up to this. This happened on it happening, so that's usually really bullish. We usually, continue to see things moving good from there. Shout out to Prince Yami Yugi. Y'all already know. Salute to all my Yu-Gi-Oh gang. Michael said, DeMarco, my guy, appreciate you pulling up, dropping them fire emojis. Timothy said 2025. Crypto Epidemic dropped them fire emojis. Let's go. Timothy said election so-called, LOL. John Thompson, salute, appreciate you rocking with me with them fire emojis. Mike 91097 said, I just have to say that I'm glad to catch you live. Too much spam when I leave comments on your posts. Yeah, them bots be going crazy, man. The bots go crazy. But here's the link for our Telegram right here. If you want to be a part of the official launch and you don't want to miss out, this is the link right there. I'm just saying, it's not financial advice. But when you see a lot of people from the community talking about what's going on, you're going to wish that you were a part of that. You're going to wish that you were there at that point. If you're tuning in, hit that like button if you haven't yet. We got 118 likes on the stream. We should have at least 130 with 130 viewers, y'all. Let's see. Mr. Big said, how I figure the world needs new millionaires eventually. Great says, SI is 30 plus profits. Good for the week. It's 30 plus profits. Good for the week. Yeah, 30% profits for the week is good. That's not bad at all, especially if we're talking about, stocks. Now, you got to keep this in mind. People in crypto, straight DGens, if it's not 100x, they're not happy with the profits. But if we're being realistic, if you're getting 30% over the week, that is, week over week, that's absolutely excellent. Small, consistent gains are better than just, a nice gain here and there and never really see any gains again. So, shout out to Great Maga for that question. Shout out to Dead B dropping a fire emoji. Appreciate you rocking with me in the community. Shout out to Nikki Sparrow Tree said, is it a good time to buy Dogecoin? You definitely may want to wait for the pullback. You might not want to just jump right in at the while it's pumping. You might want to wait for that correction that I explained a little bit earlier in the stream. If you missed me explaining that, then definitely just pull the stream will be left up, so y'all will be able to go back and watch this. Also, shout out to the replay gang, man, too. I'm surprised. This is my first time saying that. Replay gang usually takes the stream, like the people that watch it later is probably like 10 times the amount of people that actually end up catching it live. YouTube is slow at sending out my notifications, so everybody doesn't get everything or doesn't get the notification as soon as I go live. Some people will get it, like literally I had people tell me that they don't even get it, and I even had some people tell me like they got it days later, the notification that I was live. So keep that in mind too, y'all. But Timothy says, I feel we are on a massive bubble. So we could be. Things could pop and go lower. I gave y'all my lowest case scenario where I think SHIB could drop to in worst case scenario. But we just be buying more. So eventually the bubble would, go back up again. So David says, what platform do you use? I use several platforms, but I'm not sure exactly for what you mean. This platform right here is CoinMarketCap that I'm using to look at the chart. I like TradingView though too. Mike 91097 says, I'm so glad that I brought all these dips from the 0.3 to the 11. Let's go. That's how it pays off. Hard work pays off. Salute to Eagle GP. Timothy said 20 in Bitcoin. Little investments. Exactly. That's the way to do it. Whatever you got to do. Carlos Reyes says, you think I can make $1 million in the next bull run with 508 million SHIB tokens? It just really depends on how high that next bull run goes. Let's see. 508 million tokens right now. So right now, 508 million SHIB tokens is valued around, if I'm not mistaken, let me make sure that's correct. Okay, so yeah, that's around $6,700. So I think that's about 149x from where we are to possibly make that hit $1 million. Let me see. So let's see what X that is to 1 cent. So if I'm not mistaken, around 0.002, you would have $1 million. So is it likely that SHIB can break into that during the next bull run? I think that's possible. Maybe towards all-time highs of the next bull run. Because who's to say that the next bull run SHIB is just going to go straight to 1 cent? We could break out, have a ridiculous bull run, and then see another correction for another year, and then possibly go to the next all-time high bull run. But I think it's possible. Within the next bull run for 500 million SHIB to equal $1 million. Now, this is not financial advice. Don't be mad at me. If it doesn't happen, you like, yo, DecemberDeMarco, I thought you said, when we get right there, I was going to have, but I'm just saying, I think it's possible. Shout out to Nikki Sparrow Tree said, is it a good time to buy Dogecoin? Remember what I said, you want to wait for that correction. Ask Jonathan Hallis says, what's up, December? Appreciate you pulling up. Shout out to my boy Jonathan. Life with Maine says SHIB at 1344. SHIB is very, very bullish. Keeps pushing. We are 14%, still moving right now. I told y'all we might see that second wave of people FOMO and push the price up higher. Tony Z Loved One said 508 million. Wow, that's great. Let's see. Hold on. Let me let everybody know on Instagram that we live over here. Damn, I need the link. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Hey, if you rocking with me, go retweet this. Not retweet. What is it called? Reshare or whatever it's called on Instagram. I just shared it to my story. Share it to your story. Share it to your story. I'm gonna wait for y'all to do this right now. Share it to your story, and then retweet it and tag me. Retweet it, reshare it to your story, tag me. I'm waiting for the first people to do this. First person, matter of fact, first 3 people that do this and retweet it, reshare it to their story, I'm gonna give you free access to my stock options trading class. Not the full course, but you get access to the class. So it's very, very valuable to teach you how to make money. Give you that beginner, walking you through how to make money trading options. So you know how to do it, whether the market is going up or down. First 3 people that retweet that, not retweet, I keep saying retweet it. I don't even know what it's called on Instagram when you share it to your story. So I just shared it to mine. First people that add it, tag me the whole 9, you get access to that class absolutely free. Okay, we got one mention. That's what it's called, mention. Mention it in your story. Shout out to Jada Breeze 305. Salute. Appreciate you, bro. That's one. So only one person want free access to the class, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. That's free access to a paid class. Okay, don't say I ain't say nothing. Okay, let's see. What are the comments we got? So the Joker says, Fire, I want your honest opinion, bro. Do you think the markets and the economy are in the position they are in is because of Russia's war on Ukraine? Well, I definitely think that's a big factor. Not, speaking of the blame or anything like that, but it's definitely a big factor. When that actually happened, we seen the markets, take a hit. Shout out to Anika Clark pulling up on us. Say hi, everyone. Salute. Eagle GP said, gotta go. Thanks for doing all you guys do. You welcome. Appreciate you for pulling up. Let's see. MC DJ said it says 86 likes on mine. Okay, I'm not sure what it is. Mine showed a lot more. Mine showed me that I had about 118 likes. Let me see where it's at right now. So we're at 139 likes, man. Salute to y'all. Y'all some real ones, man. Let's see. A1 Lynn says, yes, A1 Lynn, I've been researching and you popped up. Okay, that's what's up. Content creator, laughing. Crypto Epidemic said, okay, my page says 3. Sorry. Ain't no problem, bro. Sometimes it be lagging like that. Richard N. Roy said, I went in the 0.1. 10 cent. I'm not sure what you mean by that, bro. Up to 400 million tokens. Jay Pay said, should we jump in on SHIB or wait till the pull back down? I would, if it was me, I wouldn't be buying at these prices. I would have been taking advantage when the prices were much cheaper. As Jonathan says, since being a well-informed investor, I've been predicting this moment for ages. LOL. Now it's here and I'm riding the wave up. That's what I'm talking about. The people who, they might think y'all crazy when they see y'all tuned in every day. They might see y'all, checking your portfolios, doing your due diligence, doing things that us investors do. But when it happens, though, then you sound like a genius. When they see what you were, working towards, then you come off as a genius. But it's something that you just really been working on. You've been putting in the work for this. You've been studying. You've been grinding. But a lot of people don't see that. So congratulations to Jonathan. Prince Yamayugi said, is this project going to be on BSC or ETH? You got to tune into the community, man. You got to tap in, see what the community is saying. The community, I took community feedback to determine, which it should likely be. So Ali Amma says, salute, bro. Glad to catch this live. Everyone click the like. Hey, shout out to all my community members, all the fam that, encourages everyone to hit that like button, man. It definitely helps with the channel because it tells YouTube that y'all support this type of content. So not only will you see more of this type of content, but YouTube will also say, okay, this content must be good. Let's show it to other viewers similar to this person, so people that are similar to you will also get recommended this type of content. So you don't even know it, but you could be helping somebody out right now by hitting that like button. Corey35 said, December, think it's about time for another freestyle. Not just yet, man, not just yet, but stay tuned though. We do got something in the works though. Shout out to the Vote Army. I'll say that. House of Araya, are you swing trading SHIB? I do it all with SHIB, man. I do it all. Only thing at this moment I'm not doing with SHIB is shorting it. But I think we may have to start making money on that side too, y'all, because we're leaving a lot of money on the table by not doing it. But I didn't want to, seem fudder, which it's not being a fudder, but I wanted just to be uplifting SHIB. I didn't want to be betting that pushing the price down. But hey, money is money. We might have to, add that to our repertoire as well. Let me know what y'all think about that. Do y'all want to make money only when Shiba Inu goes up, or would y'all like to learn how to make money also when Shiba Inu goes down? So Mr. Big says, what events are you talking about? Stay tuned, man. That's why you want to tap into the community. Nikki Sparrow Tree said, I wasn't here, but thank you. You're welcome. Cat Woman says, like, appreciate you, Cat Woman. Salute. RTF Doomfist says, thanks for the live. You're welcome, bro. Sheesh, we've been streaming 2 hours and 18 minutes, man. JPay says, I took out at 12, hoping that it would drop back down to the 99 level and lost out. Over 720 million SHIB. That made me no money, but I'm a beginner. You see, y'all, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. He took out at the 12 level, thinking it was going to drop further down, and it didn't. It only rocketed up from there. That's what I want y'all to be careful for. This is why you want to learn how to use the indicators, because once you learn how to use the indicators, you can determine what's likely to happen. But yeah, I feel bad for you on that one, bro. You gave up, a good position size. That's what happens with some people. Remember when I told y'all, if what most beginners do is jump around, they try to, thinking they're doing it right, and they end up getting less and less and less and less and less over time, or losing more and more and more money because they're trying to bounce around. So if you don't really understand what you're doing yet, it's, you're not wrong for trying. You didn't lose. It ain't the end of the world, but just keep that in mind. It's important to learn and educate yourself while you're doing these things, or to get a little insight or information on it before you start trying to do it just yourself. Now, I learned myself, but, I had to lose a lot of money trying to learn as well. Y'all got somebody here that y'all could reach out to, and figure out, what's up with this, what's up with that, or tune into the live streams to ask these questions or comment on the videos, so I can try to answer y'all questions. But MC says, I use FTX US Pro. Okay. King Bakar says, hell, I don't know what that's about. Nikki Sparrow Tree said, I bought 50 worth of Doge. Now I feel like I made a mistake. Is that mistake? Is that feeling you got? You wish you would have bought more? That's like the worst, best feeling. You know, when you did good, the asset that you were thinking about, it did go up, but you only wish you would have bought more. So King Bakar said 508 million is a hell no. I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean it's a hell no? Fisher Regal said, "You're pull up. Shout out to y'all, man. Eagle said, can anyone send me lots of money? I need to buy more Doge now. Life with Maine said, if she drops 2 zeros, I'm just saying life will be good. Hey, I definitely got to agree with you. You know, life is already good. If you breathe and you woke up today, it's already good, but it will be even better. So Learn and Burn Shiba Inu said, learn a lot from you. Appreciate you for rocking with me, bro. JPay said, no way, and I'm just starting off. Shikar Marmot says, Shiba to touch $1. Hey, in the future, I'm here for it, man. House of Araya says, at what point are you buying more SHIB? I currently hold over 100 million SHIB. So I told you I like to wait for 10% discounts when I start eyeing the price, or 15% discount when I start thinking about pulling the trigger if I want to add to my bag. So Firebox Official says, I have 6 Crow re. I'm not sure what that is. Shikar Marmont says, SHIB to touch $1. Okay, I see you, bro. I see you. You want SHIB to $1, man, but you can't spam the chat. You can't spam the chat, bro. I don't want to have to put you on timeout, but don't spam the chat, bro. I'm bullish with you, but you probably wrote it like 50 times. Prince Yama Yugi said, how much vote does one need to have to become a millionaire in the next bull run? It's hard to say, man. Just have what you can afford to risk losing. Put in dollar cost average. Don't go jumping in crazy. Like I said, put a little bit in over a period of time. What you can risk losing. Salute to V Sporo. Shout out to 2bar72 said, I'm out here partying and didn't realize class was in session. Happy to tune in. Shout out to 2bar72, one of our channel members, been holding it down for a while on the channel front, man. Salute. But definitely enjoy yourself too, bro. You got to work hard, play hard too. We shouldn't, if y'all following me, y'all, see I be outside, man, because you don't want to spend so much of your time on the markets where you just get consumed by them. You don't want, if the market is a bad day in the market, that means you have a bad day in your life, in your real life overall. Just a bad day in the market is just that. It's only a bad day in the market, so you want to make sure this is not all you're doing. You want to read, spend time with family. You want to learn new skills, participate in a hobby, engage with other people, do things that bring joy to your life. So that way the markets don't consume you, because it can be bad if that's all that you have and are looking forward to when it comes to your happiness. So don't let that, of course, it's good to get those endorphins released when you make profits and gains, but you don't want to only have that connected to the market. Hopefully y'all understand that. But shout out to Maria said, it won't let me reshare it to my story. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure. But definitely we got a couple spots left for that free class. Let me see. Did anybody else reshare it or mention it? Let's see. Okay, we got another one. Who was this? Bronze Baby Dow _RM. Salute. Let me retweet that. Shout out to y'all for rocking with me. Actually, hey, Jada Breeze 305, you shared it, but you retweeted the wrong one. You got to retweet the live stream, but I still got you anyway, bro. Just retweet the live stream, or not retweet, but share it. Let's see. And if y'all haven't, follow me on Instagram at DecemberDeMarco. So you could keep up with some of the stuff I post on Instagram, and also just see more day in the life type of things too. Okay. Shout out to SR Taco said, let it rip on its own. Corey35 said, don't use Instagram. Okay. Toolbar72 said, I want free access. How do I win? You got to retweet this live stream, share it to your story. Share it to your story on Instagram and tag me. I also shared it to my story, so you can go find the one that I shared, or you can just, screenshot it and share it to your story yourself. Let's see. Maria Davis said, it only lets me send it to my friends in a DM on Instagram. I can't share it to my story. I'm not sure why. Crypto Epidemic says, same here. Don't have Instagram. Not into all the social media. Good luck to the people that do. It's all good if y'all don't, man. I'm just saying, for those that, are on those platforms, it's free access to the class for the first 3. So we got one more spot. If you haven't got access to my class and you're interested in learning about stock options trading, this is a paid class that you get free access to. So you don't have to pay for it, but others do. So keep that in mind. Very valuable. The Joker's Gang says, I don't use Instagram or Twitter, bro. Anywhere else you want me to share it? You can share it anywhere you want, bro. Anywhere you want to share it. Everybody that's watching, you can share this anywhere. I would appreciate it if you share wherever you get the most. Share it everywhere you can, really. But that was just for the the competition to get 3 people entered into the class. But I definitely appreciate it no matter where you share it. Life with Maine said, did notice when Doge hit 15 cents. We hit 15 also. Exactly. That's what I talked about earlier in the stream. Like, it's kind of crazy that they both went to 15, that 15 level. That's really, really interesting. Doge went to 15 cent and SHIB went to that 0.00015 level. Let's see. Carl says, thanks, bro. I know you're not giving financial advice, but is it good to hear people like you say what you think might happen? I think it could hit that 0.005 level, but who knows? But definitely buying more. I just got to say that, of course, but those that know how to connect the dots know how to connect the dots. But we got to say it's not financial advice. So Enjoyable Lifestyle said, the only thing, but I appreciate you rocking with me, bro, in that comment. The only thing that's going to send the market to the moon is the Fed pivot. Stay voted. Absolutely. Shout out to the Vote Army. Life of Man said, did you notice? Okay, yeah. I did notice that. I talked about it in the video earlier or at the beginning of the stream. Carlos says, my boss thinks I'm nuts, but can't wait to prove him wrong. Hey, just know it's coming. Just be prepared. You might not be working there once everything takes off, but make sure you got his number, or whatever, so you can send him the screenshots when it actually does take off. I had somebody that doubted me like that too, man. And it's a good thing to know that you proved them wrong. But what's the Telegram link? Drop it again. Hey, my community members who tap in with this first, man, I think you're gonna be disappointed. We talk about a lot of projects on the channel that other people, started or are behind or created or pushed. Now we're going to have something for our own community that supports the things we believe in, backed by our own community. And that's what's important. We got one of the strongest when it comes to, influencers on YouTube. My community is the real deal. Like, when we jump into projects, you can see what happens to those projects. A lot of those projects, end up doing really well or, growing from the initial community, here, because we got people that really spend money. We got real investors over here. Y'all got to think too, outside of YouTube, I got my private stock market game group, which is 6,300 active investors that are, basically at all times looking for or actively looking to invest into some projects. So our community has real buying power. We have real, strength in numbers. So when we get our own project, is most likely going to do very, very well. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully y'all rocking with me. But I just dropped the link in the comment section. Maria says, learn to make money when it's up and down. Okay. Crypto says, get on Telegram and follow everyone. We have a great community. As Jonathan says, see, December, they talk all this fear and make people scared, and then suddenly the market pumps. I was caught off guard, but not unprepared. That's what I'm talking about. I be telling y'all that they FUD everything, make everybody terrified, and next magically everything's back up. That's the trick, y'all. That's how the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. The poor get scared, run away. The rich don't get scared. They take advantage of it, buy the dip, and then when things pump back up, now they get all those profits. I think that's Nagabo. Frank says, can you trade options crypto on Robinhood? No, you can't trade crypto options for stocks. It's for stocks only. Options trading is only stocks, but you can trade futures, which is another method where you can trade, which not on Robinhood either. You can't trade futures on Robinhood. It's still good to learn these different avenues though, learn about options, learn about futures, learn about, everything that's out there. Not saying you have to go trading all these different things. And I was going to say Forex too, but really it's Forex is a tough one. Not saying it's tougher to do, but it's just a lot of bad actors in the space, which it can be like that. It's like that for crypto too. It's a lot of bad actors everywhere, but you see a lot of people trying to scheme new investors when it comes to Forex and, basically get people to sign up under you without actually teaching you how to really trade. I'm really big on you learning how to do this yourself, so that way they say, give a man a fish, he eat for a day, teach him to fish, he eat for a lifetime. I'm really big on y'all eating for a lifetime. That's why, those kind of things just rub me the wrong way when it comes to people not really learning what they're doing. So, thoughts on Robinhood? I like Robinhood. It's beginner friendly. The user face is good, but after a certain point, you want to move off Robinhood, or not saying completely, but you want to start using other exchanges as well. But shout out to Robinhood though. They definitely get you together, for beginners and, help you see what's all going on. 3-day-old burrito says, what's your thoughts on ADA? I'm bullish on it. That's one of my long terms as well. Terry Martell says, yeah, I threw it all in XRP just before the SHIB pump. I'm too scared to pull it because that's when XRP will pop. See, you got to be careful and not jump around too much. I like to always say add new money. Most people think they have to sell something to go buy something else. Why not just leave it alone and put some new money in there? Go develop a skill, start a side hustle, do something to bring in some more money. So that way you can, have the extra capital to be able to, take advantage of the dips. Essence says, can you make a video on how to buy XRP? I looked into some of the exchanges that support XRP on CMC, but I'm still lost on how to purchase it from the exchanges listed. So you just got to create an account the same way you would with, like, let's say Coinbase, let's say you use an Uphold. Now, I'm not recommending any of these exchanges because if anything happens with them and we see anything of these exchanges go out of business or something like that, I don't want anybody mad at me, but Uphold is one of them you can use. Now, let's say you create your account and you go through it buying it just like you would with any other one, just like you would with any other cryptocurrency. It's no different. I'm not sure if you tried Uphold. Essence, did you try Uphold? Let me know, Essence, if you tried the Uphold wallet. Where Invested says, facts, you got to have fun. And December is definitely outside, man. Salute. Appreciate you pulling up on me, bro. Essence says, I'm about to try to share the live for the free class. Okay. Most definitely. Rohit Gondale said Doge. Alpha Omega said took profits on Shiba Inu. Terry Martell said, I learned a ton from you, Mr. Humble. Yes, that's you, DeMarco. Very thankful for the wealth of knowledge you have passed on. Hey, salute, man. I appreciate that comment, man, for real. It's always a pleasure to be able to, share this information and really, see it make a difference in people's life. That's what it's really about, man, helping people grow, and all of us winning. That's what I'm on. Jonathan says, LOL, I send it as a message. Haha. I think you meant accidentally not mentioning it in the story, but sending it as a message. Zay McPherson said, I think I just shared it correctly. Okay. Well, the first 3 people that did it will be getting the link sent to my class. So you'll know if you did it right, if you received that link. And I will be retweeting the first stories that do it too, or the first people that mention me. Essence says, I shared on IG and Facebook. Okay, definitely appreciate that, Essence. Salute to you. So here's the link right here to our Telegram. Don't miss that link. Joker's Gang said to all the folks asking how much you will get when it hits a certain market, don't forget to factor in platform fees and taxes for how much you will actually get. I'm about to log out, DeMarco, the merciful. Salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up and, you know, engaging with all of us. House of Orion says, I just joined the link. Okay, salute. Shout out to all y'all tuning in. House of Orion said, I lost over 4 billion Saitama tokens on Bitmart. It just disappeared or went to 4,000. I noticed it today. They might have did a migration. Look into the community. Join their Telegram and ask them what's up. You know, ask like, did y'all do a migration or something like that? You might be able to claim those tokens and get the value back. Nikki Sparrow Tree says, I want to learn. I'm new to SHIB. Okay, well, just, you know, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you got your notifications on, so that way whenever we go live, you get the information live. Go back and try to watch some of the older videos. I really recommend y'all getting caught up on maybe like the last, I want to say 30, 40 Shiba Inu videos I dropped on the channel. So that way you really have a well-rounded understanding of what's going on. It might sound like a lot of videos, but you got to remember most of the videos are between like maybe 5 and 10 minutes. So it's not that bad. You know, it's about the same time you would spend watching a movie or two. Get that, you know, to really educate yourself and understand where we are and understand where Shiba Inu is going. So that way you can be a part of this. So shout out to Life with Maine says Shiba's so close to moving past Polkadot. I called it. I told y'all. Essence says I didn't try to uphold yet. Okay, well, try that and let me know how that works. Yahira Molina says she mob all day. Salute. Shout out to Yahira, man. Appreciate you pulling up on us. Let's see who we got in the building. Official taping time said, would you say the bear market is in? Oh, most definitely. We are absolutely in the bear market for sure. You know, look how far we are down from all-time high prices. Matter of fact, let's look up the actual definition. A market in which prices are falling, encouraging selling. Let's see. A bear market occurs when securities are on the rise. A bull market occurs when securities are on the rise, while a bear market occurs when securities fall for a sustained period of time. Are we in a bear market 2022 with the S&P 500 and NASDAQ already down some 23% and 32% respectively from their record highs? Confirmation the Dow is also in a bear market. It's just the latest milestone in 2022's market turmoil. So you can see by official standards, we are in a bear market, y'all. Salute to Dan Morgan. Said, what up, DD? Loving it, man. Appreciate you pulling up on us, bro. Official Type of Time said, like, I mean, have we hit the bottom? Oh, possibly. It's possible. Now, it's hard to understand if we hit the bottom or not. But looking back in history, my sign that we hit the bottom is usually when I see the Fed start to pump money back into the system. So when we start to see people receiving relief, when the Federal Reserve puts their foot in the door and say, okay, we're going to send out money here, we're going to bail this out, we're going to do this, that's usually when the bottom is in. So we've been seeing them do little things here. We've seen student loan forgiveness. We've seen, you know, we see like, I think it's 18 states right now receiving stimulus, or it's called like inflation stimulus or something like that. Due to inflation, they get, you know, they're receiving some type of check, money for, you know, like first time home buyers, for minority families and things like that. So they're putting a little money, you know, into the space, you know, or into the, you know, back into, you know, the economy. But we just got to really keep a close eye on it. I'm really looking for that ramped up sign of the Fed pumping money when we clearly see the Federal Reserve going crazy, saying like, you know, we send the money here, there. Generally, to me, that's when we're going to know it's really the bottom. Right now, they still could trick us. It looks like the bottom was in, but they could still trick us and pull it back down even further. So keep that in mind also. Sweet Caroline says, scared money don't make money. Don't invest what you're not willing to lose. I got to agree with you on that. Louis Moore said, what is your November forecast for SHIB? It's hard to say, bro. We got to really see, you know, what the overall market is doing. And also, we got to see, you know, if we get those updates on Shiba Inu and whatnot. But my price target is the 2,600 level, you know, Could it be November? Could it be December? Possibly, but I'm waiting for that level. I think we will be seeing that level pretty soon. Official says, I saw China or Japan is doing stimulus. So there we go. Keep that in mind. Louis says the Dow should explode with the red wave. It's possible. Dan Morgan says, I think smart money is waiting for the Fed reserve rates and elections. I'm out of dry powder, but enjoying these gains. Okay, that's what's up, man. But you should be, doing something to increase your, your buying power. Get a side hustle, start a, maybe take up, if you don't got the time, or if you have the time, get a second job. I'm really big on entrepreneurship though. So I really prefer y'all to learn a skill, learn something new that you can provide value to the market and charge a price for. That way you can make money, doing something that you've, built a skill for, and you can continue to, possibly even turn into a business. So that's all we got for this one, man. We're going to wrap this one up here. I definitely appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Check out something real quick. Let me know. Do y'all want a free 99 risky play before we get up out of here? Let me know real quick. Do y'all want a free 99 risky play before we get out of here? This is a project that I'm in. I'm checking it out. It's not my project. It's another YouTuber's project, but I support what he's doing over there. So definitely want to show love to the project. And also, it's doing really well, too. So let me know real quick before we get out of here. Shout out to Floricita. Merlo said hello all. Appreciate you pulling up on us, Floricita. What about Doge? We talked about Doge a little bit in this stream. We're getting ready to wrap it up. So definitely catch this stream again. Pull it back once it ends. Play it back so that way you get, all the information we talked about. But definitely appreciate you for pulling up. Don't forget to subscribe, Floricita. Subscribe, hit the like button, all that. Share the stream too. EP says yes. GS says yep. Maria Davis says yes. Jonathan Thompson says yes. Louis says go. Ron Jewel says yes. Floricita says, should we hold it? Any suggestions, please? Not financial advice, but I'm holding. I'll just say that. Shout out to Crypto Epidemic dropping those fire emoji. Dan Morgan said, keep up the good vibes. You're real and honest. You're real and honest. All ask, man. Salute, bro. Appreciate you for rocking with me. Official Taping Time said, yep. Maria said, can we know the winners on IG so I can make my account private again? Shout out to Crypto Epidemic. But okay, let's see. Let me drop this project on y'all real quick. And then I'll go over the winners real fast. Okay, so this project here is Yantra, y'all. Let's zoom out and take a look at the chart. Let's zoom out and take a look at the chart right now. Very, very bullish. Like I said, this is a project started by another YouTuber, Yan World. Y'all can check him out. Google him, not Google, but YouTube him. YONWORLD. Check out his channel. He goes live talking about this token each day. So to me, this is very bullish because not only, does he already have a community, but he already talks about projects. So it only makes sense that, he steps up and, launches his own project, which is, very inspiring, something that we've been talking about, for a while over here, but, we're ramping up efforts to, actually make this happen for our community as well. But this definitely looks like a solid play. I am in this project. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go buy this project, but you can connect the dots. I'm in the project. You know what I'm saying? So let that mean whatever you want it to mean. Now, right now, this project is on a dip. Remember how we talked about Shiba Inu, and instead of chasing the green candles, you buying it when it's on a correction. This project is seeing a correction right now. Remember when I told y'all I like to, set my sights at a 10% discount or possibly pull the trigger around that 10 to 15% level? Here we go right here. We're past that 10% level where our sights are set. Now we're down 11.7%. Now, you can either wait for 15% if that's your number, or you can say, I like to enter right here. You can look at it and say, You know, we found some support off of this level. Let's see. So we found support and broke the support there. So it actually broke support, but it could be going down to, you got to look at these closer levels, that 470 or 450 level, possibly the 445 level, possibly the 422 level. But I don't really see it going beyond that. It could flip bearish if it does flip beyond these levels and start trading back in this range. But remember, we got right here, our previous resistance can become new supports. Notice how this resistance area became the support right there. Let me drop a line all the way across it so y'all can see this. Notice right there at that resistance level is right where it became the support right here, perfectly off of that. So keep that in mind. You know, of course, it may pull back again to this line here, but getting in on this dip is not a bad idea. Now, not financial advice, but I rock with the dev of the project, you know, the YouTuber. He has a community, y'all. He's an influencer in the space, has a strong community, has a good project. The tokenomics are solid. You know, I like the project itself, so why not check it out? You know, do your own due diligence. You know, only risk what you're willing to lose. Keep that in mind as well. You know, but I like this one. So that's pretty much all we got. We're gonna go through in a project here. The name of it is called Yantra. So let me see if I can drop this for y'all. I'm gonna drop the Gecko terminal link so that way y'all can look it up on the same chart that I'm looking at right here. And then I'm gonna drop the actual contract address. So that way you can, you know, if you want to buy it, you'll have the actual address. Okay, there it is right there. Floresita says, I will subscribe. Thanks for the invitation. Appreciate you for rocking with me. Nikki Sparrow Tree said, thank you. I will definitely be back. Make sure you are subscribed, Nikki Sparrow Tree, and got notifications on so that way you don't miss out. Carlos says, good night, peeps. Enjoy your gains. Kanye getting effed up over some crypto. Careful what you promote. I'm not worried about it, bro. To be honest, you know, we here to do good, provide value, you know, and think about all the other people building in the space and providing value. You know, why can't we? You know, why does it always become something, you know, that got to be, you know, worrisome or, you know, something negative when it comes to us, you know? So I'm not thinking like that, bro. You know, we here to do good. Hopefully y'all rock with me, you know, or you can just watch. That's fine. But appreciate, you know, the warning. Floresita says, I did subscribe already. Appreciate it. Bet Wilson says, I bought at the 12 level. Congratulations. John says, where do we buy it? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Oh, Yantra. You could buy this on Uniswap. You could buy Yantra on Uniswap. Dan Morgan said, I use Coinbase. They're strict. I wish I could buy Bone someday. Yeah, if y'all are just on Coinbase, you definitely want to learn how to, you know, I'm working on a DeFi course to teach y'all that only understand, you know, how to use centralized exchanges like Robinhood, Coinbase, how to buy DeFi tokens. If you wait until all these tokens get listed on Robinhood, you miss a lot of money. Imagine how much money you missed if you waited until Shiba Inu got listed on Robinhood or Coinbase. You know, so you want to know how to buy all these coins before they actually get listed on the main exchanges like that. So Floresita says at Robinhood, Ron says, let's go Yantra, salute. So there's the link right there to the Gecko terminal and the contract address. So there's the contract address right there if y'all want to check it out. Yantra is an ETH token. Officially tapping time says exactly go DeMarco. Let me see if I can get the let me see. We're finna see if we can get the community pull up real quick, just so y'all can see. Okay, so I just dropped. It is pretty late, y'all. So it might take them a minute to pull up, or they, it's late where some people are. You gotta remember we on the West Coast, so I'm not sure how many people actually gonna pull up. But I'm telling you, this is a solid project from my standpoint. I like what's going on over here. So let's see. Onika says, "Is there a link for the stock options trading class? If you are interested in purchasing, getting access to the class, then you could reach out to me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Otherwise, I got 3 winners that I'm choosing from this stream to actually get free access to the class. So let me check that out in 1 second. Let's see. Dan Morgan says, Didi, will you try to do more nightly live streams? You got good energy. I'm liking the Sad Soul Tribe lately. Mellow but strong. Most definitely, bro. Definitely we're gonna turn up, so don't even trip. But let's see. C Feta says, what it takes Yantra to explode. Honestly, the tokenomics on this one are so fire. It just needs the community to continue to support it, so that way it can continue to get that volume. As it gets more volume, it reduces the supply. So it's taking tokens out of circulation on every buy and sell. So as that happens, it just continues to make the project more and more scarce. So that's one thing I really, really like about this project. It's building liquidity, it's building marketing, and it's burning, as well. So, it's a fire combination to have. So definitely check it out, y'all. It's on a dip right now. It's making lower highs, it's making higher lows. My bad. So if you see right here, we tested right off that support level, and now we're making higher lows off of there, but we're on a dip right now. So just in case you were thinking about it, right now would be a good time to get some. It's not financial advice, but I'm letting you know that it's on a correction. You're better off buying it here than waiting to see the price pumping and then buying in there. So keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. But let's see. Let's see who all shared this, who gonna be the winner. Okay, he shared the correct one. Shout out to Jada Breeze 305. Shout out to Royal Tribe 19. Shout out to Elevated Up. That's Essence. And shout out to Came Aloha Kennels. Retweet that. So the first 3 people that did that were Jada Breeze, Bronze Baby Dow, and Royal Tribe. So Jada Breeze, Bronze Baby Dow, and Royal Tribe are the 3 that will get free access to my stock options trading class. So, you know, salute to y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with me. See, you know, you can win stuff coming in and pull up to the stream, man. The stream is very valuable. These people, that class is valued at least like $1,000. Now, some people may get access to it for around $500, you know, or whatever. But to get into that class for absolutely free, for the value of what you get to learn, leaving out of that class, you know, that's an absolute steal. And I will be doing another 3-person giveaway on my next live stream. So make sure you got notifications on so you can potentially get access to that class. Y'all 3 that won, I will be sending y'all the link on Instagram. So make sure you got your DMs open, whatever, you know, you can check it. So that way I drop the link in there and you'll have access. But that's all we got, man. Salute to everybody again. Don't forget to check out Yantra. The website is yantra999.com. Matter of fact, this is the best thing to do to go check it out. Go to the website, do your due diligence. And then let me know what y'all think about it. I really want to know what y'all think too. So make sure y'all get back to me on it. Official says, where can we buy Yantra? The website is right here. So everything, I just dropped it in the comment section. Everything you need to know is at yantra999.com. Shout out to Nika Clark, said, thank you. You're welcome. She said, I've learned a lot from you on this platform. Thanks for everything you are doing. You're welcome. Hey, and if y'all haven't already, please share and mention me on Instagram. Take a screenshot from the live stream, or you could reshare the one that I already posted on my story and tag me in it if y'all rocking with me. I greatly appreciate that. C Fitter says, can you pick me to win your stock options trading course? It's not the course, it's the class. It's not the course, it's the class. The class is before the course. The course is for the people that take the class and they say, okay, I do want to learn more about this. You know, the class will teach you how to do it. You'll learn how to do it, making money. But the course will give you way more in-depth information on, like, you know, watching me live trade too. The class, I'm not live trading. So keep that in mind. Nelson Martinez says hello. And also shout out to Nelson Martinez. Appreciate you pulling up. But who's this? C Fitter AH. Pull up to the next live stream and you get a chance to possibly win access to the class. Again, shout out to Nelson Martinez. Shout out to Louis, says genuine advice. Maria Davis says, I didn't win, but congratulations to the winner. Hey, definitely appreciate you for participating, though, Maria. And pull up to the next stream. You know, you always in here. You might get a chance on the next one. EP says, thank you, D. Appreciate you, EP, for pulling up. So here's the link for the website Yantra, or for the token Yantra. So check it out, yantra999.com. I want all y'all on the stream to go check this project out. You know, this one of the people I rock with in the crypto space. So, you know, if y'all rocking with me, show them some love on this project by at least checking it out. You know, I'm not saying you got to go buy it, but at least give them, you know, that. Check it out, see what he has going on. And I like it, to be honest, 100%. No cap. You know what I'm saying? I really like what this project is doing. I'm very bullish on this project. I'm in this project, and I think this project will do very, very well. So keep that in mind. John Thompson says, congrats to the winners. Shout out to Nate True voting everything up. Appreciate you, Nate, pulling up all my vote army. Appreciate y'all, all my sheep army. Appreciate y'all, all the DD Nation, A1 gang, you know, those future millionaires, everybody that's rocking with me, man. Wherever you coming from, private stock market gang group. Shout out to everyone, man. Yantra to the moon. Shout out to Ron. He in the building rocking with the Yantra. Renita says, thank y'all, or thank you. ITC, and you're welcome, Renita. ITC away. CH says, sir, from Pakistan, kindly tell me about Shiba coin. We just did this whole live stream, man. 3 hours in 1 minute, we'll be live for 3 hours. So that's pretty poetic how that worked out. You know, we got everything we needed to do done in 3 hours. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me. Drop how long you've been in the stream, man, and don't lie either. Let me know. Don't be on here capping, man. Keep it 100. How long you been rocking with me out of this 3 hour stream? Ron says, drop the Telegram. HTT. So this is my community Telegram. Join that right there. 4TF says, thanks for keeping it real for the Shiba Inu community. You're welcome, bro. Walk by faith, not by sight. So let's go, SHIB. I wonder what the high will be by the end of the year. Interesting. I'm curious on that too, bro. Carlos says, late, I'm here. What's good, brother? Appreciate you, bro. We really about to wrap it up right now, but I will be leaving this live stream up so y'all can pull it back. Make sure you pull it back so that way you catch up with everything. A lot of fire was dropped in this stream, y'all. Turtle Crusher says, what about Tonic? I haven't reviewed that one yet. EP says about 45 minutes. Okay, appreciate you rocking with me. This is the link to my Telegram right here, t.me/dgendepartment. You definitely want to tap in. Maria Davis said 4 minutes after it started. Let's go. Maria always rocking with me. Appreciate it. Shout out to the Davis fam, man. ITC says, I just joined now, sir. Okay, well, make sure you play it back. And shout out to my replay gang as well, man. Make sure y'all hit a like button on that. Y'all always come pull up strong. Carlos said, just plugged in. Okay. Appreciate it. Make sure you run it back so that way you don't miss out on all this information. And things are about to heat up. So you really don't want to miss out on what's going on. A lot of things we talked about that are about to take place. We talked about in the stream. So 4TF says at least an hour in the stream. Salute. Appreciate you for rocking with me for that hour. Tim's channel says, hello. Shout out to your channel, bro. Crypto Epidemic says 3 hours. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to Crypto Epidemic. Rocking with me the whole 3. Tim's channel said I made 200 on SHIB today. Let's go, man. Oh, it's finna get pretty soon it'll be a lot more than that. Dan Morgan said about 15 minutes. SHIB, the army loves you, man. Hey, appreciate it, man. I love the SHIB army too, for real. John said 3 hours. I am timestamped. Let's go. Salute. This is why I be telling y'all to drop those comments and everything so I can know, I can take attendance. I can see where you are. The people that are most engaged, you never know. Sometimes, I'm more familiar with some of y'all names than others. That's why you want to become familiar with the channel because, I might be picking people for certain giveaways. And if I see a name involved, then I might just, end up showing some love. And we're going to do an example of that. Who was that? Maria Davis says, I didn't win, but congratulations to the winners that did. Guess what, Maria? I'm just adding you to the list just for the level of support that you always show to the channel. So send me a DM and I'm going to send you that link to the class as well for free, Maria. So shout out to you. So we didn't get 3 winners. We got 4 winners. So shout out to all y'all that will be getting that. Shout out to Mansour Bayan. He said, big fan of you, bro. Thank you for the update. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate everybody for rocking with me and supporting me, man. Shout out to all the ones that truly, truly support me. If you're listening to this right now and you truly support me, shout out to you. I really rock with y'all for real. I'm talking about really, really rock with y'all to the level of like, y'all ever in Vegas, like y'all could link with me. So Zay says, I caught the last hour or so, I think. Definitely appreciate you for pulling up, Zay. Definitely want to catch the full stream, because it's a lot of gems in here, though. But I appreciate you. Official says, we go in. EP says, go, Maria. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you want to engage, support the community, show your support, because you never know. You might, receive a little favoritism for rocking with me. I ain't going to lie. Life with Maine says, I can taste 1,400. Come on, SHIB. Let's go. John F. Drozit, PhD, ABMP says, great stream. Thank you. Shout out to you, John. Appreciate you for pulling up on this, man. Make sure you subscribe, John. Make sure you got your notifications on and tune in to the next one as well. And get caught up on some of the other content that we got on the channel. Shout out to GS. Appreciate you for pulling up. Tim's channel said I work nights, so I see you a lot. Okay, that's what's up, man. I'm glad I could be able to, put some content out there to, help time pass while you working and stuff. But official taping time says, do you see SHIB outpacing Doge in this rally, even Elon behind Doge more? I think eventually SHIB will close the gap on Doge. I can't say exactly when it will happen. It already happened before. We have already passed Dogecoin. So I don't think that's too hard to do. Of course it's going to be, some work, but it's not like we never seen it happen. So Maria says, woohoo, thank you. You welcome, Maria. Rita Iglesias says, Yantra is starting the bull run. Let's go, man. Shout out to the Yantra army in the building, man. Salute. On this project, let me show y'all a sneak peek of the website, but I want y'all to go do your own due diligence. Remember, I'm asking y'all, if you rock with me, to go check this project out. I'm not saying you got to go buy it, because I can't tell you to do that. It's not financial advice, but I'm in this project. I bought in this project with my own money, so connect the dots right there. But this is the website right here, yantra999.com. Come check it out, man. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you, man. I'm going to give y'all a quick scroll through. I'm going to let y'all get a peek at the Yantranomics. You see that? That's it. Now come check it out. Salute though, salute. I appreciate everybody for real. Let's see. Louis says night, good night. Official Taven Time said, oh yeah, man, been rocking since September 2021. Let's go, man. Shout out to all everybody that's really holding it down and rocking with me. Rita says new here. Appreciate you joining the fam, Rita. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss anything we got going on. And welcome. Crypto Epidemic said that's what makes December so authentic. Hey, appreciate you, Crypto Epidemic. Rita says awesome. Crypto Epidemic said, you're a rare person and really respect you and what you do. Thanks. And I respect you too. And I appreciate you for rocking with me, bro. It's really motivating and inspiring to, to see the people that, I'm helping and, see that it's appreciated, So shout out to Craig G said, dude, where the hell you been? Was looking for your live all day. I've been live. I dropped a couple videos today, bro. We've been live for 3 hours and 5 minutes so far now. And I dropped a few videos earlier today. So, you got to have those notifications on, bro. But shout out to Craig, though, for pulling up on the channel. Shout out to Hawaii Boy 67 said, bro, what do you think? Is it time for a bull run? It's hard to say, man, because the Federal Reserve can come in and drop some news on us that can really shake things up and pull the markets back. But just be in position. If you've been rocking with me already for past already 1 week, you're already up. You should be up already because I've been telling y'all to grab them the dip. When we were seeing that price dip into that 9 level, I was telling y'all, I'm like, hey, y'all won't see these prices. Eventually when we're over these prices, you're going to miss and wish that you would have bought more at the prices that we were seeing. So, hopefully you were able to get in on that. But Dan says, YouTube is making it hard to find your lives. Yeah, YouTube definitely be, not sending out my notifications like they should. Sometimes I feel like they, don't want to push the channel as much, but it's all good though. They can't stop us as long as I got the community support. We still gonna keep pushing. So Rita said, with ETH heading to 1700. Essence says, glad to tap in with everyone. Salute. Appreciate you, Essence, for always holding it down. Craig G said, YouTube was hiding your videos. I've been checking while I was working. YouTube on that BS. You see what I'm saying? Y'all hear it coming straight from the people. YouTube is, they call it, some people call it shadow banning. Some people call it, blocking, whatever it is, they hiding, the videos, not getting out. This is why it's really big. If y'all support what I'm doing, to really stand up and help push this forward, because, YouTube ain't just giving me that free pass. Tim's channel said, I bought in the 9. Let's go. Congratulations, Tim. Crypto Max said, Yantra for show. The 1, salute. Shout out to the whole Yantra army, man. Hawaii Boy 67 said, yep. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna drop my Telegram link one more time, just to give y'all a chance. Don't say I ain't tell you, but also, again, check out Yantra. It's yantra999.com. You can find all the information you need on the project there. Also, join the Telegram, talk to the community, see, how bullish everything is over there. And you might end up grabbing yourself a bag. But that's all we got for this video. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. We dropped the link right there. And then we got a super chat that just came in, man. We got shout out to John F. Drozit. I think that's how you say it. Drozd. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Droz, PhD, ABMP came through with the $20 super chat, man. I'm gonna have to stay on the stream for at least another a couple of minutes, man. We can't just dip like that, man. What's going on, John? Appreciate you for that. John says, most impressed with you. Hey, definitely appreciate that and the support on the channel, man. For real. I know we ain't got my boy Jan in the building, man. I know we ain't got my boy Jan in the building. This the real Jan, man. We might have to pull Jan up, man. Let me see. Okay, yeah, we got Big Yantra in the building, man. Salute. He said, I'm late, but I appreciate you, Yantra. Let me you wanna jump on the stream real quick, bro, and give him a couple words about the project. I try to give him what I can give him on the project, tell him what I could tell him, but it's nothing like getting it from the dev himself. So shout out to John for the super chat. Shout out to Yon World for pulling up. Hawaii Boy 67 said, "Yep, I need to buy more Doge." Okay, let me drop the link for Yon, man. Let's give him a few minutes, y'all, you know, so he could talk about his project, you know, what's going on over here. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna drop the link, Yon, in the chat. Shout out to Crypto Max said Big Yontra. Yon World said the real one. Let's go. Essence said yes, pull them up. Okay. Ron says here we go. Mansour said I believe all what you say, bro. I'll always follow your channel for the best update here. Hey, salute. Appreciate you, Mansour. GS says stream going into OT. Yeah, we definitely just went into overtime, man. Shout out to John for that super chat pulling us into overtime. But then we just got a special guest that pulled up. So you know, now we really OT with it, but it won't be long though, y'all. We just gonna do a couple minutes, you know, let them shout out the project. We definitely gonna get something else going too. Okay, he said here you come, y'all. Fire Ants Blazing said, I like what you do on the channel. Appreciate you for rocking with me, bro. Turtle Crusher said, hell yeah, bring them on. Most definitely. So we got them coming in real quick. Give them a second real quick. John said, Yon up in here. Maria said, maybe I need some coffee. LOL, let's learn. Official taping time said in the future is going to be the sheaves versus the apes. I can see it. Okay, we got bro in the building, man. Let me add him in. What's good, bro, man? Glad you finally pulled up on me, bro. Okay,
yeah, man. I had to, you know, I really just got up, you know, and I saw that you was in the chat and you was like, you know, you talking about Yantra. So I just wanted to come on, you know, say a little bit about the project. Y'all know this is my project that I deploy on the blockchain, Yantra. It's a smart contract that reduces the total supply on every buy and sell. True burn tokenomics. I was exposed to this tokenomic in July, right? It burns the total supply. With every buy and sell, it burns the total supply off of the blockchain. Along with that, it also adds liquidity to the pool with every transaction. Me being involved in these true burn tokenomics, I realized it was missing something. Not only was it missing a base dev that wanted to develop and further this tokenomic, it was missing a liquidity tax, right? And we made sure we added that. I feel like that's very important in any cryptocurrency project you're investing in is liquidity, being able to move funds in and out of the project without damaging the project. It has to have liquidity there. So I designed the tokenomics. If you see the Yantranomics, it's designed specifically to add all the liquidity, and more specifically on the sale. When people sell a lot of these projects, they use people as exit liquidity. So I made sure to increase the auto LP tax on the sale, right? And I did that strategically. I also did the fact that you can only own a 1% max wallet. We didn't want anybody controlling too much of the supply. And with this tokenomic and with this project, I'm also coming out with a staking platform that's being developed. It will be out the first week of November. We're coming out with an NFT mint. It's also a public DAO where members of the community, we can vote on how the marketing funds are used. We do have extensive marketing going on behind with this project, and it's just a lot coming. Like the currency itself, when you hold yantra, right, your bag becomes more valuable because it's reducing in total supply. And how we figure out the price for any cryptocurrency, how you figure out the price is based on the total supply versus the pooled ETH. So this token is designed to reduce in total supply, right, and fund the liquidity pool, increase the pooled ETH. So in turn, the value of yantra will go up. Like, even if you look at the chart, it's holding up good and it has liquidity because of how the tokenomic structure is set up. Now we are early. October 30th, this would be the 9th day that we've been live, like on the blockchain, but we are super early with yantra, and I'm ready, like, to continue to build this project. Like I said, I've been a part of multiple different projects. I've been on the other side as far as like as far as the investor and the influencer. And a lot of times, like, when I get called to talk about a project, I don't know the dev. Like, I don't know who he is. I'm just talking to random people, just making deals. But I wanted to bring a form of transparency back to cryptocurrency. I'm coming from a place of experience too, me being experienced in this altcoin space for the past 2 years. I've been in crypto since 2016, but as far as like the altcoin, not blue chip, not the top coin, but the altcoin, meme coin, whatever you want to call them, like for the past 2 years, just me being experienced, I'm taking all my experience and all of the dev teams that I was working with. One of the most powerful ones I would have to say is Vault. Like, I really like how Vault did it with the community and how they continue to market their project from the bull run throughout the bear market. And I took a lot. I learned from all these different developers, and I made my own project. And I'm just leading with a certain integrity. I'm doxed. I'm claiming, yeah, it's me. I'm the one who made this, and I'm forming a community around it, man. So,
I definitely, to be honest, bro, I love what you're doing over here. I jumped in on the second day. I officially pushed it out to my private community on like the third day, but I wanted to check it out, look into everything, check out one of your streams that was going with it. And I'm like, okay, once I seen your conviction behind it already, you already a trustworthy person from my POV. But I'm like, okay, this bro with his own project, I already know the value that we bring to these projects, what I'm saying? So by you already having your own community, I was just talking about this on the stream, like, he's very transparent with the project already. So it's not like it's like a cash grab. We know you already making money, what I'm saying? So it ain't like you want to jeopardize the value that, or the name you built in the space already just for a couple bucks, so right. It's very bullish. And looking at the project itself, I was going over the tokenomics. I'm like, damn, bro, snap. Like, for real. Like, you really like drop some, like you really put it together where, I don't know, did you just go based on like taking like literally like step by like, okay, I like this from this project with the tokenomics, or was it like, how did you push that together? Because honestly, when I look at it, it's like, it's almost perfect. It's like, that's exactly what, the projects need.
Yeah. I looked at a lot of different projects, right? I looked at all of the big projects that I was in, and I also paid attention to projects that had liquidity, right? One of the main references I was looking at was Vault. I was looking at how Vault has $2 million, almost $3 million in liquidity with a $40 million market cap. With when you're looking at other projects, right, they have close to 100 million in market capital, and they only have $1 million in liquidity. And I'm like, how? I was figuring out how that was, and it was the LP tax. I looked at how Vault tax structure was set up, right? Vault has like a 13% tax. They have a lot of different tokenomics like at play at Vault, right? And like I said, I was exposed to so many different projects. I recently got exposed to the True Burn tokenomic, right? And like I said, I didn't like, I wasn't in control on how the development team was developing multiple projects and putting it out. Then as the influencer, when something goes wrong, they always turn to the influencer. Why did this project go wrong? What happened to that? and we sometimes we literally don't know. Like we don't know. We don't control that aspect of the project. So I just took initiative to make my own project, and I did. I took from multiple different projects. I watched how I learned from the good ones and I learned from the bad ones. I saw where developers went right and I saw where developers went wrong, and I took all of that experience and I wanted to put my own project out, and I strategically designed the tokenomics so that it's made to survive. So because I knew that even early on, I knew that it was going to be a hype launch. People was watching me, right? And something I do want to put out there is that the contract, it had even got botted because the name Yantra was so unique that you could find it on the blockchain, you could find it on Etherscan, you could find it on DexTools before I deployed it, right? And I went ahead and took steps to protect the holders. Like anybody who botted it early, or they call it sniping in crypto, anybody who did that, their wallets were blacklisted. So essentially, like over 100,000 extra Yantras are locked, and that can't even be touched because people tried to bot and destroy the contract. But I protected the holders, right?
Remember, y'all, it's only 300,000 of them. So when he says 100,000 of them locked, that's damn near a third of the supply, y'all. That's very bullish.
Yeah, like a third of the supply, right? I was making sure the contract is overall safe. Like even the LP tokens, right? When you launch a project and you add liquidity to the project, you get LP tokens, the representation of the liquidity that you lock. I took those LP tokens and I burnt them to a dead wallet forever. So the LP is essentially locked forever. It can never be touched. It can never be pulled. This is something that a project like Vault did. They locked the LP. It can never be touched. It can never be pulled. So that's something else I did just to further add protection and add a solid, safe project, to Yantra. I did some research, man. So I was looking at all different projects. Why this project got liquidity? What makes this project grow? I was looking to the burn tokenomics. I knew that you needed marketing. I knew that you needed a marketing wallet to further develop the project. So I made sure I added all of those angles, right? And I made the project as solid as I could. I released it. It was a great launch. The first day we did over $1 million in volume, the very first day. And we've been holding up ever since, just organically building and connecting with different communities.
And take a look at the chart right now, y'all. Like this is, a really, really bullish chart. I definitely think it has a lot of room to grow because, like you mentioned, it's hyper deflationary. It's removing tokens from the blockchain every single transaction. So essentially, even when the price pulls back, still when that happens, the value of a Yantra is still at a higher value, even though the price is lower because there's less of them in circulating supply. So as demand increases, the value of each token will go up. So keep that in mind, y'all. The pullback right now is looking ridiculous. We know I was following it yesterday, and it was looking like, we were seeing like maybe a $1.50 or $1, somewhere around $1 pullback before it pumps up, maybe $1.50 goes even higher. So, the pullbacks or the pumps are always, better than the pullbacks that you see. So you really want to take advantage of it. It looks like it's making higher lows right now, which is a very bullish sign as well, that, and to see that it's making these higher lows on this pullback right here, exactly where it's lined up on that trend line. That's an excellent entry point. It's not financial advice, but like I'm telling y'all, if y'all gonna check this project out right now, would be a good time to do it. But I really liked it that the fact you were able to catch all those bot wallets too, bro. Like I got super bullish after that. Like no bullshit, like some real shit. I was like, once I'm watching you talk about it, I'm like, okay, you say you got sniped. I'm like, okay, I just seen the title like 66 wallets, or I think you said 66 wallets got black.
So, it was a lot. It was a lot.
When I seen, I'm like, okay, let me check out, what do you mean by this? And I'm like, looking at it, I seen you saying like around like the, somewhere around the top 100 holders, damn near, got basically blacklisted. And I'm like, okay, so if they got this amount of tokens, I go through the Etherscan, looking like, okay, if they got this amount of tokens, this was before they put out the main number of how, how much it was. I'm like, that's a pretty big portion of supply. I'm like, I don't even know if people realize, to me, like that's like similar to Ryoshi sending, 50% of shib to vechain. You know what I'm saying? It was something special. Like, that's not just, like you couldn't have made that up. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't have just, put it to, you couldn't have predicted that. And the way it played out was just, really, really perfect. So I think this project is something special here. I think it has a lot of room to grow. I think we really early on it. Like I said, I'm in this one. I'm letting people know about it, because I'm really bullish on it. So, do y'all due diligence, man. The website is yantra999.com. Check it out. I'm gonna drop the link to the Telegram in the description of this video after the stream. So if y'all want to check it out, if y'all catching this on the replay, just go to the description section. You'll be able to get the Yantra Telegram link, the first link in the description section. So do your due diligence, come tap in with the community, ask a few questions, if it's something that you want to know about, and I'm pretty sure, bro, gonna answer for y'all. And, that's it, man.
Yeah, man. And I appreciate you for having me on, DeMarco.
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. You already know.
All right, man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, salute. Okay, y'all. Shout out to Jan pulling up on the stream. Shout out to y'all for letting him talk about his project. Let's see what else comments we got before we get up out of here, man. We at that 3 hour and 30 minute mark, man. So it's been a minute. Shout out again to John for the super chat, giving us the grounds, to even be able to get Jan on here, because we would have been off the stream, if that was if he wouldn't have came through with that super chat at that last minute. So salute to you, John. Appreciate you. Also, Jan and everybody else for tuning in. Dyson Golf said, "Was good, fam. Just checking out this Yantra project." John F says, "Appreciate the transparency." Yeah, that's one thing I really like about the project. Normally with these developers, you don't know who's behind the project. They could be rinse, washing, and repeating the same, scheme scams that they pulling. But here we got somebody with a solid reputation in the space already, who's willing to put his brand, his reputation on the line. That's very valuable right there, y'all. That's the reason why when y'all see me do my reviews, when I go to the team section, that's what we're going to the team section to try to find out. But to see, we already know who it is, super bullish. And to see how he's moving with the project, even more bullish. But Maria said, "That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Definitely going to check Yantra out." Crypto Max said, "Yantra will do numbers." Hey, I believe so. Carbon says, "Elbow, salute. Appreciate you pulling up." Essence says, "Wow, salute." Links to the project. Let me drop the website again. And then after this stream, I will drop the Telegram on the first link in the description section. So y'all know where to find it. Let's see. Okay, that right there. Shout out to Dan and Strachan, PhD, said, "What's going on, folks? Great content, man. We got the doctors in the building today, man. Salute." Kamani said, fire emoji. Shout out to Kamani. Ashanti. The real ABZ96 said, "Let's go, brother." DeMarco, big ups from UK. Shiba Inu to Mars and beyond. Let's go, man. Shout out to the whole Shib army. The digital era pulled up on us, said Zen. Craig G said, "Here that late night run comes. We are back at it." Is it moving? Shout out to Rover Care, said turned up time. Rover Care said Detroit. Shout out to the whole Detroit, man. Y'all know I'm originally from Milwaukee, so that's right down the street. So I already I'm real tapped in with Detroit culture. A lot of things going over there, man. Salute to the whole Detroit. Ryan said she niggas was like I had to say that, that was funny. Renita said, "I will be checking Yantra out. Love the concept and transparency." Here's the website to Yantra right here, yantra999.com. Gloria Day said, "Thanks for being awesome, December. Appreciate you for pulling up, Gloria." John F. Draws said, "Thank you. You're welcome. Appreciate you, John." Official Tapping Time said, "Buying on Friday." Ike said, "DeMarco, you're the bomb. Great job. Appreciate all y'all for rocking with me, man." Shout out to you too, Ike. But we're going to wrap this one up, man. We've been here 3 hours and officially 30 minutes, man, talking about cryptocurrency, talking about Shib, talking about Doge, talking about the markets, talking about Yantra, man, all type of stuff. This is why you got to, catch this. If you're just tuning in, you definitely want to play this one back. A lot of gems inside of this stream. But check the links in the description section of this video. I got some free resources down there for y'all, stocks, crypto, and whatnot, man. This has been one. Anytime you're doing a stream for 3 hours and 30 minutes, it's not easy, y'all. Trust me. I mean, it's easy, it's pleasant, it's easy to talk to y'all, but though getting dry from constantly talking, you know, the lights bright on you, all types of stuff, man. It's crazy, but you know, I enjoy being able to bring this content to y'all. Shout out to Ryan Fraser, said, what would happen if the dollar loses its value regards to SHIB? Cryptocurrency, that's bullish for crypto. Glory Day said, please let us know when the real SHIB comes out, bro. Thanks for looking out. Yes, most definitely, bro. Please do not get caught up in that fake SHIB scam. So fake when the Shiba Inu team, the official team, has not released the official SHIB yet. Check my channel. You won't see one video right now with, you know, going over SHIB. That's because it's not a real one. You know, you could see bone videos, you could see leash videos, but you're not seeing a SHIB video on my channel to let you know that SHIB has not been released yet. So make sure you always check my channel for something. Even if it's something that you think is official, you're going to know it's official by coming to my channel regarding SHIB, and you know that I'm talking about it. So that's all we got for this video. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Hey, it's been one, y'all, and it's about to get crazy. Let's take a look real quick before we get up out of here. I want to see the price of SHIB real quick. One more sneak peek, and we gone for real. One more. The market's back pumping, y'all. We back at $1.03 trillion, so it's going up again. Let's see. Let's take a look. SHIB at 1382, up 19% for the day. Oh yeah, it might be a wrap, y'all. It might be a wrap. SHIB might be gone. Shiba Inu might be gone, y'all. Let's see. We're going to let it play out, though. But that's all we got for this video. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.